Good evening. Welcome to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian School is celebrating 63 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears. Walt, Bill, and Chris Sanchez, Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Robbie Utzer, Kel Kopecki, Gordon Hebert, Danny Wimprine, I am Kevin Fayard. Tonight, we're in the heart of Acadiana in Lafayette, Louisiana, as the John Curtis Christian Patriots take on the host Teurlings Catholic Rebels in the 2025 LHSAA Division I Select Quarterfinals. The Patriots come in tonight's ball game with a record of 8 wins, 2 losses, and are seeded 7th. The Rebels are 11-0 on the season, and they are seeded 2nd. Last week, the Patriots beat St. Thomas More by the score of 49-7. While the Rebels beat Bonneville 55-22. Danny, the weather's cooled off a bit. This trip to Lafayette makes it feel like a good playoff game. Last year here in the quarterfinals, the 19-seed Patriots upset the number 6-seed Rebels. But that was then. This is now. Patriots have the Rebels' attention. Stadium is packed. Your thoughts on tonight's ball game?
Yeah, beautiful atmosphere out here. Kevin Teurlings Catholic does it right. The fan base shows up for him. It's going to be a awesome Friday night of high school football. You know, just to tell you a quick story real quick, we went to eat at the world-famous Pregame before the game. Saw some people out there that were not Teurlings Catholic people. I believe they said they were Alexandria people, and had a whole family of people. And they said, man, if there was one year, I wouldn't want to play Teurlings Catholic. They said it would be this year. They're running and gunning. Their team is very, very good. They've been successful all year. Obviously, you mentioned the 11-0 record. So it's going to be a great Friday night of high school football. We are excited about it. Hopefully the kids are revved up and ready to go. They've been very mature about their business and their travel. Obviously today they got to school, I think, at around 12:45, left around 1 o'clock, 1:15, came over, had like a nice pregame meal, hung out, and ready to rock and roll. And, you know, you and I mentioned over the past few weeks, this is the time of the season where you got to lay it all out on the line. Everybody has to be healthy. You got to be hitting on all cylinders, everybody playing together. The depth of your team has to come together in this crucial time of the year. You have to be ready to go. It's a one-game season like we've always mentioned. And, you know, we like where we are right now. You know, we talked about it yesterday at Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody out there had a fantastic Thanksgiving with your family and your friends, and you're able to fellowship and have some turkey, and hopefully the boys didn't eat too much. Like Coach JT always tells them, hey, you know, pack your little bag for the next day. And enjoy yourself, but remember what's important for us is on Friday night, obviously up here in Teurlings. So it's an exciting time to be here again. We talked a lot about that yesterday for Thanksgiving. Only twice that we missed it, you know, in the past 50 years or however long it's been since 75. And this year we're back at it again. So you and I are very excited to be here. It's a beautiful night. I'd probably say, what is the temperature saying it's going to get down to?
In the 40s.
In the 40s.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an awesome, beautiful night for some high school football. We are excited about it. But the one thing that I'll say in pregame is, let's just be us. Let's do what we do. Let's consistently run the football right at them. Let's throw it when we can or when we have to. And the coaches see something that's open. And then let's play some great defense. We've been doing that all year. I think, you know, if we attack downhill on defense, stay in our rush lanes, get after the quarterback, their quarterback's going to be able to throw it and run it. Not a huge guy, but can do both things. Can throw it, can run it. They have weapons all over the field. But let's just be us. Let's do what we're coached to do. If something gets crazy early, they score, take a deep breath, relax. We got 4 quarters to play ball.
The good news is our district prepares us for games like this. We played some outstanding mobile quarterbacks through the years. Yep. Munoz is very good for Teurlings. No disrespect to him, but I don't think speed-wise he's on the level of Coulon from St. Aug, Johnson from Carr, Reed from Warren Eastern. Again, no knock on him, but I think playing against that competition has prepared us for tonight. Speaking with Coach Jeff Curtis on the field before the game, like always, it's about us.
Yeah.
If we don't turn the ball over, do what we do, we all like our chances, right? So
over the last 2 years, you know as well as I do how good we could be when we take care of the football. You know, last year we lost 4 or 5 games by 1 or 2 points because we put the ball on the ground. Playoff football, like we talked about before. You know, the jamboree, things happen. You want to get the cobwebs out. First game of the season, we understand. But now take care of the football. No turnovers, and then you have to win the turnover battle. You have to win the ratio on defense. You got to take that ball away. Go hit the quarterback in the mouth, get the ball. We've talked about how great our secondary has been all season. Go attack the receivers. Go attack the football. Go get it. Scoop, score. Anything you have to do. Special teams is going to be huge tonight. Talk about those precious points, especially in the playoffs. Go block that extra point. That might be the difference or the turning point in the game. Energize that sideline with the third phase of the game in special teams. Have a huge return. Get your offense the ball back in their territory. Do your job. You don't have to be a starter on offense or defense to be a starter. If you are a starter on special teams, you are a starter in this game. Take a lot of pride in it. Go make that play that's going to be the difference maker in the four-quarter ball game. So I'm excited tonight. Somebody that we haven't mentioned all season is going to make their mark somewhere. Offense, defense, special teams, be that guy.
I agree. Again, we want to thank Proud Yogi's Bears, Walt, Bill, and Chris Sanchez. Thank you for your support through the years, and not just support the broadcast, but just being good friends of us personally. So we appreciate all you guys. If you want to interact with Danny and I during the live broadcast, feel free to send a text message. We just ask you give your name and your location. We don't have caller ID, but it's to 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. Give us your name and location. Love to give you a shout-out, ask a question, make a comment. Love to hear from you. Coach JT's in his 57th season coaching the Patriots. His overall record, 638 wins, 88 losses, 6 ties. The all-time series, the Patriots lead it 2-0. Coincidentally, Danny, all 3 times have been in the quarterfinals. The first time was way back in 1982. We hosted at Pan Am Stadium. They were undefeated and unscored on. And I believe had some like 404 points scored on the season and 0 against. And it was the middle of the second quarter. It was scoreless, and we popped a pass to the tight end at the seam. Troy Welzer caught it, and you could almost hear a pin drop. The Patriots won that game 26-8. And then, of course, last year, the Patriots came here to Lafayette and upset as a 19 seed, upset the number 6 seed Teurlings Catholic team by a score of 31-10. So all 3 games have been in the quarterfinals, 2 times here in Lafayette, 1 in New Orleans. A couple quick shout-outs. Steve Downey, class of 1977, checking in from Gilbertown, Alabama. Always good to hear from you, buddy. Of course, Jeff Bonet checking in from Ponchatoula. And Nicole Donald Fabacher watching from Harahan. And he said, you'll get a kick of this. Hopefully, Gare Fabacher is watching the game with his JC gear that Donald gave him to wear. So
hey, he rode all the way up here with me, Donald. Let me just tell you, it was classic Gare all the way, baby. So yeah, he's good to go.
Big Barry checking in from Revere Camp, and the captain, the Big Bruce, checking in from the Ponderosa. Appreciate you guys. Always good to hear from you, Ryan and Big Bruce. The weather is perfect out here. We mentioned with the split. Unfortunately, the kids in the since 2013. Don't get the experience you and I have gotten to travel during playoff. Fortunately, last year we did, and then tonight. But this cool weather, I'm not going to lie, when I was walking around the field before you got here, I kind of went back into yesteryear.
Yeah.
St. Martinville, St. James, Carroll up in Monroe.
Yeah.
The different road trips we made that was cold, and it just feels like high school playoff football weather.
It definitely does. Same kind of thing, Kevin, when I was walking up. I felt the same atmosphere, especially with everybody here from Teurlings Catholic. And it was kind of like everybody was very nice and respectful as I was walking in. But a couple guys kind of gave me that nod, all about business tonight. Let's go to work. We're ready for you kind of thing. And so, we're going to test the metal early. Let's go get it. Kevin, I tell you, this is probably one of our tightest press boxes we've ever been in.
Oh, yeah.
If Kevin, and I stand shoulder to shoulder, we wouldn't fit. So we got Robbie Usler up here with all the stuff, and we're getting ready for business. Robbie's our chief production engineer. He made everything fit tonight up here. And if there's good news out of it, we definitely are staying out of the weather. So we're ready to rock and roll and go play some football.
A couple more shout-outs. Of course, Miss Betty, Mr. Vernon checking in from this time there in St. Rose with David and Rue. Troy Fields, good to hear from you. He's checking in with his tailgating crew from Istanbul, Turkey. So, Troy, you win the long distance award so far.
Right.
That's awesome.
No doubt about it.
Vicky and Doug Carter checking in from Luling. Awesome to hear from you. And we also got here on the YouTube. Let's see. The Stevenson family checking in. And we also have a fan checking in from the Philippines. So
wow.
We're going
coast to coast, baby.
Eurasia, Istanbul, Turkey to Asia. So
all over.
We got it, man. Good deal. The Bongs checking in from Kenner. And, of course, Tommy Archer, class of 76, checking in from Metairie. Appreciate you. The Borderlawns and Bricknecks checking in from the Deer Camp. Good luck to you guys. And, of course, Bobby Desjardins checking in from Algiers.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, yesterday was nice to see everybody that came out for Thanksgiving practice. We had a lot of guys from the past, and I really like, and I mentioned this yesterday, I like seeing the new kids, you know, the younger kids, you know, the kids that are in kindergarten, you know, that are just excited to be a Patriot. And then you have the kids that are starting to play football, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th graders, and their papas are showing up, and everybody kind of getting used to the tradition of the Thanksgiving practice. So it was nice to see everybody, and I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com for some live action tonight.
Let's talk to go down to Coach JT and the boys behind the run through.
Now, 24 minutes, right off the bat. Let's put it to them. Let's go get it.
And here come your Fighting Patriots at John Curtis Christian School. Patriots occupying the east sideline, wearing their white helmets, white road jerseys, and white pants. Teurlings has yet to take the field. They're in their little tunnel, big old inflatable helmet. Couple of quick shout-outs. Doug Hoffman, the Matherns, and Bayou Goss. Of course, Rick Weaver checking in from North Georgia. Appreciate all you guys listening. And it is a packed house in Lafayette.
Yeah, really good crowd, Kevin. Great weather, beautiful stadium. Good-looking crowd out here tonight. Perfect for some high school football. So, Kevin, tell me the story, big dog. I mean, not only do we live and breathe Patriots, but we bleed for you, too. Kevin, go ahead. Tell me what's going on now. I'm looking at him. This guy's all patched up in the corner over here.
I was helping the film crew get the equipment up above us in a big old heavy plastic box. Unfortunately, the one in the corners got caught on the rung, came down and busted me in the eye. So probably need stitches, but I was able to field dress it. Oh, yeah. Got the blood stopped. I'm ready to go. Got bandages up. I'm not leaving.
This guy's a warrior out in the field, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna follow workers' comp on Monday, though.
Speaking about Patriots, let's go. There it is.
Also, hey, from San Antonio, we got the Barron family, Watson, Kathy, Kevin, and Melissa, and Emma. Appreciate you guys. Here come the Rebels. They're wearing navy blue helmets, red jerseys, and red pants. They'll occupy the west sideline.
Got some shout-outs here. Kevin Rodney Guggenheim, Miss Trish Gerardo, Alex Lauricella from Myrtle Beach, Miss Linda Crane listening at home. Appreciate y'all.
Nice.
Tuning in.
Yeah, I've talked to a few people who are officials in different associations. You know, they've been watching Teurlings through the year, and like you mentioned earlier, they're very good. And like I said, look, we earned last year's victory. Don't get me wrong. Right. We played well, but I think we caught them off guard. They took us lightly. Yeah. We definitely had their attention this year.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get their A+ ball tonight. They're looking forward to it. Like I said, I've talked to 2 people this week, and I'm not going to mention. They're not Curtis people, so you have nothing to worry about that. But I've spoken to 2 people this week that they said, I think Teurlings got your number tonight. I said, okay, I'll take that bet. But most of the time, you know, when we're talking playoff football or talking to people around the city, they're like, oh, yeah, Curtis, Curtis is going to take care of business. But I had 2 people this week said, I've talked to a lot of different people, and I think Teurlings is a really good football team this year. And I said, well, you know what? I wouldn't bet against us.
Nope, not at all. Captains are walking to midfield for the Patriots. Number 3, Leday. Number 10, Barron. And number 79, Bolden. For the Rebels, 13 is going to be Munoz. 5 is Broussard. Number 9 is Price.
Gordon, turn your mic on. You got it?
No.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations on being selected as captain. I expect y'all to be our leaders out here on the football field, okay? You see a teammate doing something, I want y'all to take care of it. Don't make us. Teurlings, you're the home team, we'll call you red tonight. John Curtis, the visiting team, will call you white. I got a coin with a head and a tail. I'm going to let you call it, then I'll flip it and let it land on the ground, okay? Heads is the call. And it is a head. You've won the toss.
All right, the first victory of the night. The Patriots won the toss. We elected to receive.
There you go.
And the Rebels will be kicking right to left. So, Danny, we get an opportunity to get the ball and opportunity to put some points on the board.
There you go. Punch him in the mouth first. Kevin, I always went with the old tails never fails. 2 weeks in a row they call heads and they get it. But nice job right there. Going to get the football. And I like that I like that intensity and that little bit of, I don't know, I call it maybe swag to say, we want the football. Let's go get it.
Yep.
We're going to punch you in the mouth first. We're going to try to go down there, score 7 points, and set the tempo and set the tone for the football game.
Merrick Perry checking in from Pensacola. The Kemptons watching from Ponchatoula. And, of course, Danny Can, Sr., checking in from Metairie. We're going to pause for a prayer and the plan of the national anthem.
Pray for your blessing tonight upon both teams. Protect them from injury. Help them to play well and give them the grace they need to respect them. As we player, coach, or fan, help us to do it all for your glory through Christ our Lord. Amen. St. Teresa, pray for us. Father Teurlings, rest in peace. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And welcome back to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. That was the plan of the national anthem by one of the Teurlings Catholic students with an electric guitar.
Man, I thought that was amazing. That was really cool. I don't think since our era in the broadcast, Kevin, that we've seen that solo with the guitar, and that was dynamite. Great job by him.
Absolutely. The Alfonso's checking in from the parish. Good to hear from you guys.
What's up, Jake? All right, fans are rocking already, baby. Let's go.
Again, if you want to interact with Danny and I during the live broadcast, send a text to 504-259-7690, 504-259-7690. Leave your name and location. Love to give you a shout out. If you're just joining us, the Patriots won the toss, elected to receive, and the Patriots will be going left to right.
Here we go, baby. Set the tempo early, third phase of the game. Let's get it going. Good return here.
Kicking off for the Rebels, number 16, Boudreaux. D for the Patriots is Boudreaux and Horton. Brian Strapolo checking in, as is Brad Chasson. We appreciate all you guys. Here we go. Kickoff deep. Boudreaux from the 4. 15-20, nice return. 25.
Got a hole.
Breaks the tackle, gets it to the 33-yard line. So that's going to be 1st and 10 Patriots.
Nice work right there. Nice work right there. Hey, I like to see that, Kevin. That's exactly what we're talking about. Give your offense a chance to breathe on the opening possession with a nice kick return. We had I tell you what, it opened up big for a second, and then Teurlings did a good job of just closing in and making the tackle, but you can't argue with having the ball on the 38-yard, no, where are we at? 33-yard line to start it. Good job.
1st and 10 Patriots. Twins receivers near side ball near hash mark. Paget under center. Give to Boudreaux, right halfback over center. Fights hard over the 35 to the 37-yard line. Let's give him 4, 2nd down 6.
Yep, nice job right there. Just running behind his pads. Good second effort, getting us some extra yards after the contact. Jacoby's been kind of our workhorse in the backfield all year long, and I expect nothing different tonight.
2nd down, 6, Patriots, same formation, Twins near side.
Crowding the bottom down here.
Yep, we'll go left. Captain needs to be tackled, maybe for a 1-yard loss or no gain. Let's see what they spotted. A couple quick shout-outs. Jonah Cabrera checking in from Thibodaux. Always good to hear from you. Kathy Chasson from West Wego. Pat Cummins checking in from St. Louis. And Anthony Pierce checking in from Harvey. Great to hear from all you guys. It is a loss of 1. Let's go 3rd down and 7.
Is Pat the one that we saw at the Tulane game a week or two ago with the 6th grade team?
Oh, you might have.
Yeah,
I
maybe
wasn't there.
So.
He did play at Tulane.
Defensive end right there, Kevin, did a good job of just coming off the ball and the snap, fitting tight. Got right in London's face on the snap.
Twins left. We're going to roll left. Paget fires a pass. Caught!
Nice job right there.
Over the 50-yard line. They must spot it at the Rebel 48-yard line. Great pitch and catch between Paget and Dufresne.
Yep.
Dufresne, excuse me.
He got kind of hit backwards, Kevin, but his forward progress was a couple yards past that.
Yeah.
But a nice conversion right there by the sophomore QB and the sophomore receiver.
Officially the 49-yard line of the Rebels. 1st and 10 Patriots. Ball on the left hash mark. Traditional pro set here.
Great protection as well on the last play too, Kevin. Had all the time he wanted to deliver a strike.
Quarterback keeper. Paget is going to get it to the 47. Let's give him 2.
Nothing wrong with that. See something, get a good wedge inside, allow those guys to tighten up a little bit, and then, like I told you yesterday, it's a chess match. You figure out what they're doing, how are they going to change, how are they going to combat the things that you're doing, where are they stemming, are they slanting, are the linebackers up close to the line of scrimmage, so let's continue the chess match with Coach JT and Jeff Curtis calling the plays and getting us in the right position.
2nd down, 8 Patriots. Ball on the left hash mark. Twins receivers near side. We'll go top of the field, handoff to the ball got to the 44. I believe that's Leday. Let's see.
Yeah, that's Leday.
Got it. Speaking of Leday, shout out to Gavin Leday from his family down in Thibodaux. Got Nanny Jana, Tom, and Naunt Todd, and the Adams and Glenn's family. Thank you for always being a loyal listener this year.
Kevin, the defensive ends are tilted and eyes into the ball, and as soon as the ball snapped, if it comes their way, they're taking off straight downhill to London. So he's got to be aware now. If that's a pull, it's a pull and pitch immediately.
Yep, Twins near side, ball on the left hash mark. Send
that's something different.
Yep, quick hash back, it'll zip. Boudreaux Taylor in the corner, has the 1st down and a few extra yards.
Nice job right there. Who is that, Colston? Good work.
Coach Martinez, he was actually the left halfback, came in motion. He was actually the lead block. Gets it to the Rebel 33, gain of 11. That's a 1st down Patriots.
A lot of times, Kevin, you'll see we're going to run that short motion and the guy steps in front of the running back. That time, for some reason, we took a step back, motioned in the back, gave ourselves some little extra room, almost like a back reading where his block's going to be and coming downhill to engage.
Ball in the near hash mark, but we'll go Twins to the left, top of the field. Leday,
right guard.
Yeah, right guard move. It'll be 1st and 15. But Leday and Isaac were the halfbacks. Quick shout out to my father-in-law, Don Abity, checking in from West Wego. Says, Danny, looking good tonight. Me, not so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, congratulations to
Chip and Rebecca. Yeah. They got married yesterday.
That's fantastic. Yep. Congratulations to you guys.
Dante, Luca, and Glada watching from their 10th game this year from Sicily. Wow.
Man, we're all over the board tonight.
Man,
Kevin.
we got Sicily, got Turkey, and the Philippines. 1st and 15.
All right, let's go.
Ball in the near hash mark. We're going to go Twins right here into the field here. Formation. We're going to go power play left. That's Isaac. And he gets the penalty yards back. It'll be 2nd down 10.
That. Nice job. Attacking the lead back, putting a nice block on that defensive end, leading uphill, and getting some positive yards right there on the power play.
8:33 to go in the quarter. This is the opening drive of the ball game. Patriots got the ball at the 33-yard line and now have it at the Rebel 33, 2nd down and 10.
Jerry Savan and Chantal, the Topher family, checking in from the Bay.
Hey, good to hear from you guys. Ball in the middle of the field, Twins to the left. Power play again. Leday, right halfback, takes it over to center. He's in the cross the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Oh, I got a shout out from Miss Robin Bourgeois. She said, J Hall checking in from St. Rose. Miss Texter, Miss P, and Miss B. Appreciate you girls. The kids love you girls, and appreciate y'all listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. I'm going to shake up to be a good one.
Big third down conversion here. We'll go twins to the left, balls in the middle of the field. Send the inside receiver motion to the formation. We go option top of the field. Boudreaux with the pitch. Can he turn the corner? Gets the block. And he's going to get it near the 26, but it's be shy of the first down.
A good open field tackle right there, Kevin, by that linebacker.
I think we go for it, Danny.
Maybe there's a free safety. I'm not sure. Looking at it quick here, but yeah, I think we're on a position in the field, Kevin, where you're right. I think we go for it. Looks like it's about
27-yard line.
4th and 4, you call it.
Yeah,
and so yeah, good opportunity right here to get a good push, see what we have. Tough play call.
Chris and Sanders checking in on the way home from the Egg Bowl. Y'all be safe, but thanks for listening. Twins receivers near side. Big fourth down here. We'll go option top of the field. Nope, not going to get it.
Yep.
They stop us on downs. So with 6:42 to go in the quarter, the Rebels take it over. 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Again, Kevin, I think, when we pull the ball, we have to be ready to pitch it. And they're doing a good job of flying around to it. But you know what? Get to the sideline, make your corrections, no big deal. We didn't make a bad play worse by trying to pitch it out there or doing something silly. Offense had a very good drive going, so you have to be somewhat happy right there by driving the ball all the way down the field. Came up short on the 4th down, but defense is showing what we're about right now.
Yep. 1st and 10 Rebels. Munoz is the quarterback. We'll have number 21 lined up behind him. That's Swander. I'll go to the right, short gain to the 30. Let's give him 3, 2nd down, 7. Cheryl and Fred checking in from Kenner. Of course, also from Kenner is David Gilmore. Roy Mercado checking in from Alaska. Good to hear from you, Roy. The Corcorans, Ray Hodges, and Fulco's checking in.
Corey Dufresne checking in. Said, shout out Jackson Dufresne, Corey Dufresne, Diem, Jacob, Danielle, Mary's, Viv, Audrey, everybody out there at Rip Rivers.
Nice. Little pistol formation here. Swander with the handoff up the middle. Jeffrey Curtis hits him after a short gain to the 32-yard line.
Boy, step up and make it happen. Defense, let's go. Andrew Waters.
3rd and 5.
Waters family and girlfriend checking in from River Ridge. Appreciate that.
Big 3rd down play here with 5:41 and counting here in the first period.
All right, defense, let's go. Step up, make it happen.
Swander lines up to the left of Munoz. 3 to the right, 1 near side. Takes a pass on center, under pressure.
Go get him, go get him.
Being chased.
Holding out here.
And we got him.
Nice job.
Barron stayed after him and got him. Got him back around the 27-yard line. The original line of scrimmage will be 4th and 10.
What are we waiting on here? Okay, all right. I didn't know if there was a flag down the field that I didn't see.
Munoz thought he was on top of somebody and kept running, but he was down.
Okay, all right. All right, good job right there, defense. Yeah, that's, deep in their territory, 4th and long. They're going to punt the ball. Nice job, defense, stepping in. And that's why I say, Kevin, that first off of possession, don't get disgruntled, right? Let's line up, get the ball, maybe make a play here on special teams and make something happen on your next possession.
Turner's at the 42-yard line of the Patriots. Short kick, going to let it drop. Nice Patriot bounce. And they're going to down it at the Patriot 48-yard line. So with 4:37 to go in the quarter, 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 48.
I appreciate Rudy Gerardo, Graydon, Shannon checking in. Appreciate y'all listening. Thank you, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
We got Jonathan Wells down here.
Oh, good.
Look, I want to speak to him later. Just let me know.
Awesome. Thundercat. Malcolm Ogeron checking in from Teague, Texas.
Speaking of the newlyweds, we just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Chip and Rebecca checking in from River Ridge.
There you go.
My brother-in-law and my newly added sister-in-law. Good to hear from you guys.
That's awesome. Congratulations, guys.
Here we go. 1st and 10 Patriots, ball on the left hash mark. Counter option to the left. Leday takes a handoff.
Got something
breaking
cooking.
tackles, crosses the 40.
Oh, run him over.
He's just mauling people to the 33.
Yes, sir. You know what's great? I think that's the third time this season I've
He's
literally
struck
just seen
somebody.
him chuck him.
Yep.
Get out of my way. I like
Absolutely.
that. He runs with authority for not being a huge back, but runs with some power behind those pads. A nice statement right there on first down.
Yep, to the 33-yard line of the Rebels. 1st and 10, Twins receivers near side. Will come near side. Boudreaux with the handoff off the right guard. He crosses the 30 to the 28-yard line. Let's give him 5, 2nd down 5. Connie, Linda, and Teresa checking in, but this time not from Kentwood, from the campground in Mississippi. Happy Thanksgiving, ladies.
Brian Pringle and the Pringles checking in. Appreciate that. Adam Etheridge said, can you give my mom, Miss Iris, a shout-out? Today is her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Twins receivers near side. Ball's in the middle of the field. Will come near side again. Boudreaux takes a handoff. Let's give him 2 to the 26-yard line.
Brian Parker watching live stream from Nashville. Appreciate you, Brian.
3rd and a long 3. Hey, this is Jay Wells. Yeah, we heard you in the house, buddy. Good to hear from you, man.
Got a John Terrio watching from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
There you go. 3:15 and counting. Clock's running. Big 3rd down here. Ball's in the middle of the field. Martinez and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. Quarterback keeper. Patrick keeps it.
Go.
He's taking it to the house. Oh, they dropped him inside
job.
the 10. I thought he was going to take it, Danny.
Yep, nice job. I'm just glad he protected the football. That guy came swiping from over the top and kind of made me wink a little bit. Nice job right there, London, protecting the football inside the red zone and getting us the 1st down. Patriots are moving.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 2:53 to go in the quarter. Nice run there by Padgett.
It'd be nice to have a Jonathan Wells type back right here. A deuce or a deuce at receiver. I wouldn't mind you being out there either, big dog. Let's go.
I'd have to shed some pounds before I get out there again, man. 2 tight, split near side. Leday and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. Padgett checking off. 5 seconds on the play clock. We'll go left. Leday crosses the 5. No, they're going to say he's at the 5. Give him 3. 2nd down and goal.
Tell you what, Leday does a great job of being shot out of a cannon as soon as the ball snaps. I don't ever see the quarterback have to wait on him or him having any hesitation as the dive back. He gets the football, he's straight downhill, and he's going to get you a tough 2 or 3.
2 minutes to go in the quarter. Same for 2 tights this time, split top of the field to the left. We'll go Boudreaux. We jumped off
I thought
sides.
our right guard or tackle hesitated a little bit, gave us a little flinch.
Back it up to the 10. 2nd and goal from the 10 now. Here's an update. Edna Carr 2, Evangel 0 1st quarter. St. Aug 7, Rummel 0. That's also 1st quarter. Change that. Carr 9, Evangel 0.
Okay.
Number 30, Logan Houston's family checking in from Dunwoody, Georgia. Good to hear from you guys.
People all over the map tonight, Kevin.
You name it.
Glad you guys are with us on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Shaping up to be a good game so far. We are still scoreless here in the 1st.
2nd and goal from the 10. Twins to the left. They call a timeout.
Yep.
They were not matched up.
I don't think they were lined up correctly.
Nope. So with 1:40 to go in the quarter, timeout charge of the Rebels. It's the Patriots 0, the Rebels 0.
Well, so far so good, right, partner? We're in good
I like
position right here in the 1st quarter to put the first points on the board. Got to protect the football and do what we do. But it's going to be a really good game here. For our first shot out of the night, our first sponsor, we're going to say thank you to Crane and Template. Excuse me. Crane and Template, they were established in 1979. Auto to heavy truck repair, diesel and gasoline engine repairs, check engine light diagnosis by computer scan, wheel alignments, including raised, lowered, or specialty rims, specialty wheel balancing, zero-out procedure, non-commission based technicians, nationwide warranty on repairs performed. Come see them at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey, 504-367-1199. 504-367-1199. Tell them Danny, Kevin, and Robbie sent you. Crane and Template, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
All right, Danny, quick question here. 2nd and goal from the 10. Do we roll out and hit a back and a flat, or do you try to run it in between the tackles since up was 3rd and short?
Well, here's the thing.
What'd you do?
I don't mind 2nd down right here, taking a shot in the end zone with Dufresne or Martinez. I think they both have very good jumping ability. I like them one-on-one outside. I like just giving them a shot where the throw is not too far, not a lot of time, just high point it and let's go to work.
Twins left. Boudreaux and Isaac are the halfback. Roboski, the halfbacks. Will go to the left. Boudreaux takes the handoff. Actually, Right, there's a pitch to Roboski to the corner. Oh, he got hit at the 1. They faked me out.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought Boudreaux had it, but he pulled it. Padgett pulled it, pitched it to Isaac, head the corner, and it's going to be 3rd and goal for the 1.
Nice job right there by London, just trusting himself, trying to get to the outside. And actually the contained player, I think, stepped down in for the pitch guy, stepped in at London. And London kind of took his time, got out there, pitched it, and they didn't have anybody for contain. And nice work right there.
Quarterback keeper, and he should be in.
I don't know. It looked
No,
like
they
he got
did
stood
not.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like he got stood up.
I thought he had it.
Oh.
Gordon, did it look like he almost fumbled the snap a little bit?
Yeah, it kind of bobbled.
It looked like he bobbled it, and then they were able to get underneath his pads a little bit and kind of picked him up, slammed him back down. But a nice job right there of holding on to the football. You know, you're deep down in your red zone, in your territory. You don't want to have a fumbled snap.
Half yard line. 4th and goal. Too tight, split in their side. We come to the right. Boudreaux touchdown!
He's in. Nice
That's
job.
a no-doubter.
Good, Patriots.
56 seconds to go in the quarter. We punch it in for 6.
Nice job right there, boys. That's the way to go to work. Way to go to work. First points on the board, Patriots. Gotta love that. And, you know, heavy run attack, Kevin. They obviously see something that they like out there. We've thrown the ball once for a first down, but we're running the football right at them and being pretty demanding and taking what we want.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Hernandez to kick it. Snap. Plays, kick is up. And it's good. So with 56 seconds to go in the quarter, it's the Patriots 7, the Rebels 0.
Came for that first scoring drive. I want to say thank you to Moe's Pizza. Been around with us since the beginning. Go check them out. 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give them a call, 341-9650. Go check out their homemade hand-tossed pizza, lasagna, meatballs, and spaghetti, muffaladas, roast beef po' boys, Italian salad, everything that they do. Moe'sPizzaNola.com. See everything. And give them a call, 341-9650. Moe's Pizza. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny Boudreaux had a 1-yard scoring run. Hernandez's PAT makes it 7-0. That was an 8-play drive going 52 yards in distance, taking 3:41 off the clock.
It was a great drive, like I mentioned. Good job of the sophomore quarterback taking care of business. Obviously, Kevin, we don't want to see those offside penalties setting us back a little bit, but the great news is that we recovered and put the ball in the end zone. Nice job right there. The offensive line, tight end, receivers, running backs, and the quarterback all being on the same page and getting the job done.
Celestine and Fontenot, deep back. Looks like Celestine going to catch it, and he's going to get tackled near the 25-yard line. So, excuse me, that was Fontenot on the carry. So, great job of the coverage team. 1st and 10, Rebels from known 25.
Yep.
A couple more shout-out. The Tussles checking in from Naples, Florida. Also, Brett, Brandon, Bazier, Matt, Nick, and Dante. They're all checking in from Phillips' house in Lakeview. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for listening. Now, Rick Trussey checking in from Mississippi.
Good job by that kicking team getting down there, Kevin, believing in it. There's a sky kick right there. Caught it at the 20, and he didn't get any further than the 25. So nice coverage right there off of the sky kick, not really allowing them much room. Run right at us.
Yeah, a little run up the middle. Short gain to the 20. Let's give him 3, 2nd down 7, with 43 seconds to go in the quarter. St. Aug is now up 14-0 over Rummel.
I thought Rummel would put up a fight tonight.
Well, it's not over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not over, but
I mean, look, we were up 13-0 against St.
right.
Aug and got thrashed, so anything can happen. Twins receivers near side, split top of the field. They'll stay on the pistol. Mesh, the handoff up the middle. And he's going to cross the 30 to the 31. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Yep, nice job right there.
Mendez family checking in from River Ridge. Good to hear from you guys. And that's the end of the first quarter. So at the 1 quarter of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 7, the Teurlings Catholic Rebels 0.
And give a shout out to my boy. I know he's been working hard over this Thanksgiving holiday, so he definitely deserves this one. Bubblicious Barbecue, your neighborhood catering company, cooking all your barbecue favorites and more. Their specialties include tender brisket, juicy chicken, savory pulled pork, and sweet pork ribs. Their premium meats are cooked low and slow with pecan wood for a mild, sweet, smoky flavor. For your next special event, choose Bubblicious Barbecue. Visit one of their barbecue pop-ups, which are over now, but at Bobby's Seafood on Mondays, they were fantastic this year. Visit BubbleiciousBarbecue.com. Check out their Facebook page, or just give them a call at 601-498-7025 for all your catering needs. Their food is seasoned with love and cooked with passion. Go Big Blue. And I appreciate, obviously, all these turkeys he threw up on that smoker this year, too. So if you remember it next year, everybody that's ever gotten one said it was a fantastic, juicy turkey for Thanksgiving. So give them a call next year to place your order as well. But, you know, don't forget them for the holidays period. We always order brisket from them. Had one yesterday. It was fantastic, and we're going to do the exact same thing for Christmas.
All right, the Rebels now going left to right. Big 3rd down 4 from their 31 ball in their hash mark. They'll go with 3 receivers to the left. Swander is the halfback. Munoz going to run left, has some room. He's going to have the first down and more. And he gets it to the right at the 40, let's call it the 41-yard line. Gain of 10, first down Rebels. 11:52 to go in the half.
The Renatas and Lemoyne's listening in Perdido Key. I know Kobe's going to be a Patriot soon enough, Mr. Ronnie. Don't be nervous. Jeremy Crenshaw said, happy Thanksgiving, the Patriot Nation from Smiley.
He placed the ball in the middle of the field. 1st and 10 Rebels. Play action pass, throws it. Intercepted!
We got it!
Mackion picked it off at the 48, runs it back near side, to be far side to the 40, and he's going to be tackled at the 30-yard line. Great job by Mackion. 11:18 to go in the half. It's going to be 1st and 10 Patriots in plus territory.
Nice job right there. That is awesome. That is awesome. Way to set the tempo on the defensive side once again, Kevin. Prentice just stepped right in front. He was down in the box, almost at a linebacker position. Saw it, read the quarterback's eyes, timed it up perfectly, jumped up and snagged one for the Patriots.
At the plus 30-yard line, 18-yard return on the interception. Great job there. Quick shout out here to Mrs. Weaver and her family. They're watching from Mobile, Alabama. Appreciate you, Miss Weaver. Ball in that right hash mark, Twins top of the field. We come option near side. Ball, the pitch behind Boudreaux, and I think the Rebels may have gotten it. Let's see. They do at the 44-yard line. So we had a big play and give it right back to them.
And their sidelines are going crazy, Kevin, as they should. You know, we get a turnover and we give it right back to them. That they earned it, though. That guy kind of laid out, hit the pitch off of London's hand, and understood where the ball was going. So a nice job of getting another turnover. So defense has to answer the bell quickly here after the turnover.
Well, missed opportunity there. 11:10 to go in the half now. 1st and 10 Rebels at their own 44.
Chad Klein said, let's go. Patriots watching from Gatlinburg. So far, they're 2-0.
Nice.
Let's go, JPRD.
Mesh lines up to the left of Munoz. 2 receivers left, 1 near side. Give it to Mesh, comes near side.
Hammer.
And Jeffrey Curtis says no.
Yep.
No gain.
Nice job right there.
Maybe 1 to the 45. Let's give him 1:45. So it'll be 2nd down 9 with 11 minutes to go in the half. Here's another scoring update at the 1 quarter. Ash 0, Catholic 0.
Yeah, we talked about this last week, Kevin. All of the matchups this week are, you know, some of these brackets and some of these split numbers are going to be wonky. You know, they're going to be 42-0, not in 5A, not in Division I. We're not going to have those type of games. These are all going to be well-played, pretty tight ball games this weekend.
Ball in the hash mark. Play action pass. Munoz fires it to the tight end.
Come up.
Out in the flat. Has a first down or more. Crosses the 50, and he's dragging Patriots inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. That is Jimmy Price on the reception.
Nice job just slipping him out of the backfield. And we just didn't have an answer outside. I don't know if the linebacker was supposed to be running or somebody, you know, flat defender, but we missed it there. Nice job of him running downhill after the catch also.
Ball's at the 33-yard line of the Patriots. They give it to Mesh up the middle of the field. Goes the running back, but he's tackled at the short gain. That's Orton on the tackle. Let's go with no gain. 2nd down 10. Scoring update, Carr 15, Evangel 0. 9:36 and counting in the half. Twins receivers near side. Mess takes the handoff up the middle. He crosses the 30 to the 28. A big 3rd down play here. They have to get it to the 23, so it's going to be 3rd down and 5.
All right, here we go. Need another big play, Kevin.
Yep.
Need to stifle them right here. Getting a little bit of drive going after the turnover. Got to change the momentum back in the Patriots' favor right here on this 3rd down. And I'd say about 5.
Yeah, big 3rd down and 5. Mesh lines up to the left of Munoz. Munoz under pressure, going to run it. Going to have the 1st down. No, maybe a yard short.
Good tackle.
He's a yard short.
Yeah,
Really
24.
close. Really
Yep.
close.
Hey, big shout out to Walt checking in from Lake Charles. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Good job of Jeffrey seeing it, recognize the quarterback, and that's hard, right? The quarterback's dropping back. You have to get in kind of your hook area as a middle linebacker, and then all of a sudden he's going to tuck it and run, and you have to meet in the middle somewhere and then make an open field tackle. So nice job by the senior corralling him. It's going to bring a 4th down and very short.
Yep, big 4th down and 1 here from the Patriot 24.
Ball key, guys, ball key.
High snap,
Step up.
Munoz up the middle. Oh, he has it.
Yep.
To the 22, needed 1, got 2. So it'll be 1st and 10 Rebels with 8:16 to go in the half. It was just a quarterback wham right up the middle.
Yeah, and I've never been a fan of, you got a yard to go and the quarterback's in the shotgun. But sometimes when you get a full head of steam by the QB and you got good ball security, nothing wrong with that.
Yep. This time,
good job,
Munoz
Lane.
keeps it.
Get out there.
Yeah, broke a tackle. Horton makes a tackle after a gain of about 5 to the 17. 2nd down 5. .740 and counting. We're in the 2nd quarter. The Patriots lead at 7-0, but the Rebels are driving. Patriots had an interception, got it to the 30, and then turned it right back over, and here's the Rebels driving.
Say hello to my mom and dad, listening in River Ridge, Ronnie and Barbara.
Awesome.
Good hanging out with you guys for Thanksgiving yesterday.
Swander lines up to the right of Munoz. Quarterback keeper all the way. He comes right.
Holding inside.
And nice hit there. I believe that's Mackion at the 14-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
I thought they were holding the heck out of Ben Barron on that play. Couldn't get outside and run. Didn't really reach him, almost turned him around. But again, Kevin, they've kind of abandoned the passing game, and they're starting to run it right at us and challenge us up the middle as well as on the outside there. We got to step up and make a big play right here.
The Shelbys in Memphis are checking in, so let's go Patriots. Big 3rd down 2 here. Give it to Swander.
Good job, Jaden.
Jaden came in on the blitz and got him. No tag, no gain, so it's going to be 4th and 2 from the 14.
Yeah, I saw that they were outnumbered on the backside there, but what Jaden did is he didn't hesitate. He stayed tight, he came clean, and he got to the hip and went. And a nice job right there making the tackle. Big play.
Craig Gambino checking in
This
from
one's going to be
Ridge.
4th and 2. So, all right.
Swander is the tailbacker in the pistol. The quarterback keeper comes near side. No!
He didn't
get
it!
We stopped it.
He didn't get it!
He didn't get it.
No gain! And with 5:52 to go in the half, the Patriots defense
gotta love that.
bowed up and said,
gotta love that right there.
No.
Yep, I was just about to say, watch the same play, Kevin. The quarterback draw downhill, or watch a little bit of trickery off of it, like the old Tim Tebow, dip to the tight end over the middle. They went for it, exact same play, and we came off the edge and made it happen. Nice job defense right there. Big stop.
1st and 10, Patriots ball in the near hash mark. Boudreaux and Martinez are the halfbacks. Send the receiver Dufresne in motion across the formation top of the field. We give it to Martinez, crosses the center, and they're trying to strip the ball, but we get a yard. Good job in holding on to it.
Kerry Lauricella, so shout out to Kerry, Sandy Lauricella, and Priscilla, and the Barataria crew. Appreciate y'all listening every single week. Love you guys, and thanks for always being faithful to the Patriots.
5:30 to go in the half. Leday and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. We'll send Dufresne in motion across the formation again. They're going to throw it. Far side, Horton gets a block.
Got some room.
And he's going to be just shy of the first down.
Yeah, Horton did a good job of just forget reading the block, stick my back foot in the ground, get vertical, use my speed, and get as close to that first down marker as I can in as short of a time as I can. So a nice job of him just hitting with speed.
So what we did is we hit Dufresne in motion. He was actually the lead block. It was actually a counter hitch to Horton. 3rd down and 1. 2 tight split near side. We come to the right. Leday has the first down and a couple extra to the 26. 1st and 10 Patriots.
Run that clock.
Yep, run that clock. I was just about to
4:40.
say the same thing. 4:40 and counting. Patriots on top 7-0 after a beautiful defensive stop. And got to keep this thing going offensively, Gordon. What I would like to see is us score 7 more points inside of 30 seconds and not give them the opportunity.
Yeah, because they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, they get the ball.
Roboski and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. Will come option near side. Paget keeps it, and he's going to get it to the 29-yard line.
I see what he saw right there last second. They backed their free safety up, or their strong safety up a little bit. Looked like they were kind of even across, but the linebacker scraped late as well as that safety to this bottom side. And if he pitched it, he knew he was outnumbered right there on the perimeter. So nice job of him just breaking the first tackle, getting what he could get.
3:40 to go in the half. We'll go with Twins receivers near side. Martinez and Boudreaux are the halfbacks. Looks like we have a confusion. So
Yeah, we call
timeout.
timeout.
Why not? Call timeout. Do what we need to do.
So with 3:32 to go in the half, timeout charge to the Patriots, but it's the Patriots 7, the Rebels 0.
Gordon, you hungry?
Yeah, why?
Hey, why wait? Smash that burgers, baby. Serving up juicy, hand-pressed patties, crispy fries, and creamy milkshakes that hit the spot. Go check them out right across the street from the high school. Swing by before the games, during that. And I also want to mention they're open on Sundays now from 11 to 3, so you can go see them this weekend. 10202 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge, right across from the high school. Bold flavors, smiles, and burger bliss. Walk in, call ahead, or order online to pick up at SmashThatBurgers.com. Quinn and Smash That Burgers, as always, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
I thought you were rubbing it in till y'all had pizza.
No, I didn't have any pizza. I wasn't here all the time.
them?
I had seafood. I
They
had a
moved
little
us.
I had a little better than that. I had
They-
seafood at
They
Pregame.
moved us over this year. It's the box next to us to the coaches. We don't have it this year.
Yep. Had it.
All right,
it was good
3:32 to
last
go
year.
in the half. First, no, it's going to be 2nd and 7. Excuse me, 2nd and 7 Patriots from the 29.
Yeah, we beat them last year. This year they said no pizza for you.
Same formation, Twins near side. Boudreaux, the right side halfback. Martinez, the near side halfback. Paget back to pass. Oh, has Boudreaux wide open in the flat. Caught.
Nice catch.
And he's on the first down and more. They run him out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
I'll tell you what, nice job of the offensive line and the running back just kind of smashing this whole side down. And then Jacoby Boudreaux using his fingertips on a great catch out in the flat. You know, those catches are normally not that easy for a running back.
No.
To stretch out there and try to get it. He ran right underneath it, used some speed, caught it with his fingertips, and had some extra room to run.
Ash 3, Catholic 0 in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Patriots from their 42-yard line. And there's a stop and play.
Hey, do y'all want to talk to Jonathan at halftime?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, look, after we do the scoring recap, let's get him on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him my mic
Yep.
and my headset.
Yeah, we can't fit up in here, man. We got New Orleans crammed into cutoff.
Might work.
Got to grease our hips getting this thing, man.
Might work. You talking about in front of the levee or behind the levee?
Down the bayou.
All right.
There we go. 1st and 10 Patriots. Leday and Martinez are the halfbacks. It's like Pat is checking off here. We'll go to the right. Leday takes the handoff. And I'll tell you what, he's dragging Rebels across the 50 to the 49-yard line of the Rebels.
Nice job right there. Yeah, like I said before, Leday comes out with a full head of steam, Kevin. Very, very quickly. A really good runner behind his pads, and London did a good job of reading it, giving him the ball, and now we have second and very short here.
Gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Will come near side. Martinez with the handoff. He's going to have the first down, and he's going to be tackled at the 46-yard line. 45-yard line, excuse me.
They need to be careful with those safeties, Kevin. Like I said before, they're kind of inverting down a little bit, almost quarters across. And that safety's coming down and getting involved. So there's really no third level right there. As soon as he breaks that tackle, there's nobody to come get it or watch the play action pass over their head soon enough.
2:38 and counting in the half. 1st and 10 Patriots from the plus 45. Play action pass. There it is. Wide open is Horton. Can he catch it? Oh, my goodness. He dropped it. He'd have scored.
It hit his helmet.
Yeah, I think he got caught up in the lights, Kevin.
Oh.
You know, Horton's going to make that catch 99 of it 100 times, and that's one he definitely wants back.
But you just called it. The play action pass was it.
If it hits him in the head, Kevin, I tend to believe that he lost it in the lights and just couldn't see it. But it was there.
2nd down 10. 2:22 to go. Draw play, Leday. He's going to get it to the 44, gain of 1, and be 3rd down and 9. You know what? My junior in '87, that happened to me on the 3rd play of the ball game. Would have had a touchdown.
Yeah.
The Light City Cold Classic were low. The ball got caught in light. What I should have done was try to shield it with my hand. I did, and I tried to be He-Man and follow through the lights. Never did. It hit me right in the chest.
Yeah, it happens. You know. But the good thing about Horton is, like I said, I know he's going to make the next play.
Yeah, he will. Twins receivers near side. Big 3rd down and 9 here. Padgett back to pass. Has Horton, little too high. He was open a little lower and have been incomplete in the 1st down.
No, the one thing I will say, Kevin, is it's been very good protection by the offensive line when we have had to drop back and throw the ball. I think London's just got to kind of get back downhill on that throw a little bit and let it grow maybe a half of a second earlier and put it down in the breadbasket. But nice protection right there. And again, I think London's going to make the next throw when you give him an opportunity.
Yep, we're going to punt it here.
And a great throw by him on the play before.
Oh, it's a fake. Turner caught it. Near side. 30, 25, 20. Foot race down the sideline, and he gets out of bounds at the 10.
Wow.
Lacron, a defensive end.
That was fantastic.
Caught it and just laid it over the head of the first wave of blockers, and Turner, big pickup.
Nice speed right there by Turner. Kevin, I tell you what, at first Lane looked like he was standing there, and I'm thinking in my head, what the heck are you doing? These guys are getting too close, punt the ball, and he does this little over-the-shoulder lollipop, and then Turner comes out of nowhere on the drag across the field, and we pick up a 1st down. Fantastic play call and great execution right there by the Patriots.
Officially the 11-yard line with 1:28 to go in the half. 1st and 10 Patriots.
And the sidelines is jumping, baby.
Beautifully executed. Twins to the right. Boudreaux takes the handoff, shoots it inside the 10, inside the 5. He's fighting hard. See where they mark it.
To the 3.
To the 3.
Whew, that's awesome. We talked about it. Big play in special teams, you know. And Jaden Turner, the freshman. And we said somebody's going to pop up that we haven't talked about much this year. You know, 3rd phase of the game, offense, defense, going to make their mark right there. Jaden Turner makes it happen for the big 1st down in special teams.
Under a minute to go, 56 seconds to be exact. 2nd down and 2 from the 3. Too tight split to the right. We'll send Leday in motion to the right. Boudreaux, he scores!
There it is.
With 37 seconds to go in the half.
How about that? And I said I wanted to score inside of 30 seconds. I'll take 37 all day. Tell you what, I'm a heck of a 5th grade offense coordinator. Great job, Patriots. Way to get the job done again. and making it happen. What an exciting ball game for the Patriots so far, taking care of the football, defense doing their job, and then huge plays on special teams to get it done also.
Patriots line up for the PAT. It is good. So with 37 seconds to go in the half, it's Patriots 14, the Rebels 0.
Kevin, Myco is more than a coin. It's a movement built on Solana, powered by a community, and inspired by those who want to change people's lives. Play game, stake, earn, and grow together. Myco, join the network, be part of the future. Safest crypto play on Solana blockchain. You can go to Solana, download Solana from I've got it on the Phantom wallet, and then get Solana and get that Myco. So we appreciate it, Dr. Donald Fabach. Congratulations to Gabby as well. She just committed this week to play softball. Remember where, Kevin?
No.
Like north. Let me know, Donald. I know you're listening. Like northwest or something, close to Oxford, like 20 or 30 minutes from Oxford. Said it's a beautiful campus. Went up there and visited, and Gabby decided to commit. So congratulations to her. And, of course, get up on that Myco.
Look and Bill to kick it for the Patriots. Viator deep for the Rebels. Left-footed kicker boots it deep. Viator from the 5. 10, 15, goes left side, and he's hammered at the 18-yard line. Danny, that scoring drive, we got the ball with 5:52 to go in the half. 11-play drive, 86 yards in distance, taking 4:15 off the clock. Boudreaux with a 3-yard touchdown run. Hernandez PT makes it 14-0, but the big play was the fake punt on the 4th down conversion.
I tell you, I gotta love it, Kevin. This is an exciting game so far for the Patriots. They are playing with all three phases of the game, and stay deep right here, Kevin. Nothing over our head, nothing silly. But if you're a defensive linebacker, pin your ears back and go make a big play.
Munoz takes the pass from center,
go get him.
Throws it far side left, incomplete. 2nd down 10.
He had to throw it before the receiver made his break, and the receiver turned around and the ball was already there and a little low. Couldn't come up with it. It's going to stop the clock. How much time we got here, Kevin? I can't see it.
26 seconds.
26.
Northwest Mississippi.
Northwest Mississippi. Gabby Fabacher, congratulations, young lady. Going to be fun.
Evangel is up 22-6 over. Carr 22-6 over Evangel. The winner of this game plays the winner of the St. Aug Rumble game. Munoz plays a pass, throws the far side, caught by Price, but out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They got to get it between the 29 and the 30. It's called 3rd down 4. 23 seconds to go. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Munoz takes the pass from center under pressure. Lacron giving chase.
Come on,
he's going to take off on the near side.
Get that ball out.
And we're going to tackle him at the 39. That's enough for the 1st down.
Looked like Jeffrey, I think it was Jeffrey, kind of lunged at him and put his arm out. It looked like he tried to strip it. Missed the tackle, and we got him down, but, with a little bit more time to run off.
Yep. But the Rebels decided to call their 2nd timeout of the half. So with 14 seconds to go in the half, timeout charge to the Rebels. But it's the Patriots 14, the Rebels 0.
Kevin, right here, are they out of timeouts, you said?
They have one more. That was the 2nd.
They still have one more. So right here, you got to be thinking they're going to try to push the ball down the field a little bit. Maybe a post over the middle, try to eat up maybe 30 yards, and then see where they are for maybe a field goal opportunity or throwing it in the end zone for the last play of the half. So stay deep. But like I said before, defensive linemen, linebackers, blood in the water right here. Go get after that QB. Don't give him an inch and go swallow him up and maybe cause a fumble, scoop, and score. Get yourself some more action right here before half. Capture that momentum back again.
Well, we got a small break in the action. Congratulations to everybody who showed up. That was the largest crowd. The 49th time we had a Thanksgiving practice and devotional. And I told the 75 guys, I had a picture of the gym. I said, you all should be proud.
Yeah.
It was only 40 guys and 4 coaches in a locker room. and now we fill the gym. And I just only wish that Mr. Curtis and Ms. Curtis were here to see it, though.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's go back to the action here. 1st and 10, Rebels from their own 39-yard line. Munoz steps up in the pocket, throws in the middle. Interception!
There it is! Go! Go!
That's
Give me 6! Give me 6!
He's to the 30, 25, cuts inside 20. He's to the 15. He slides down the 10-yard line.
How much time we got?
Oh, the half ended.
Wow.
Oh, this is time went out.
Son of a gun.
Oh, we had it. But Tap ends the half on an interception return.
The coaches are
saying 1 more second.
Yeah, the coaches are saying we had 1 more second. Obviously, these coaches said get off the field. But
let's see. The officials are from the Baton Rouge Association. They're huddling up. Let's see what happens. Teurlings is getting off the field. And they're going to say no, halftime.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I thought there was 1 second left on the clock. Obviously, those officials aren't going to react as fast as our sideline is going to react to making the tackle with 1 or 2 seconds. But, hey, again, though, this is what I'll say. Exactly what I just talked about. We captured the momentum again right before half with a huge play. Whether you score or not, you just put the last jab in there before the clock ran out.
So at the 1 half of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 14, the Teurlings Catholic Rebels 0.
Kevin, for that first half of great action, I want to say thank you to our good friends at Bobby's Seafood. Let me figure this out. And, like I said, this press box is pretty tiny tonight. So, all right, here we go. Bobby's Seafood, family-owned restaurant located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge. They were established in September 1978 and are celebrating 47 years of business. Bobby's Seafood offers daily lunch specials, fresh prepared food, hot delicious po' boys, and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, Bobby's Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Estes and staff at 504-738-2104 to place your lunch orders and book your crawfish boils. Bobby's Seafood, 504-738-2104, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. I will say this. Every time I come to Lafayette, I always say, I'm going to go to Pregame because I love it. I've probably been there, 5-6 times in my life. After I left, I said, Bobby's whips this all day, every day. Let's go.
Amen.
Bobby's Seafood.
Well, here's the score and recap. The Patriots
Test.
got on the board first. We heard you.
Test.
We got you. Hang on. Patriots got on the board first with 56 seconds to go in the half. In the quarter. Boudreaux with a 1-yard touchdown run. Hernandez PAT made the Patriots 7, the Rebels 0, and that capped off an 8-play drive, going 52 yards in distance, taking 3:41 off the clock. And that's how the first quarter ended. And then the Patriots went on an 11-play drive, going 86 yards in distance, taking 4:15 off the clock, and scoring with 37 seconds to go in the half. Boudreaux with a second touchdown of the game, going 3 yards out. Hernandez PT made it 14-0, and that's how the first half ended. But Danny, we had an interception by Mackey on. Unfortunately, we gave it back to him on the penalty on the fumble, and then right before, the long set the touchdown was the fake punt.
Yep.
Lacron hitting Turner. You're getting out to the 11-yard line, and we punched it in 2 plays later. And then right here, as the Rebels are driving right before half, Tap picked it off and. Just not enough time, but it got down to the 11-yard line, 10-yard line, so we're playing good ball.
Well, here's the thing. I think Tap said, I'm going down, and I gave ourselves an opportunity to be able to do something with a couple seconds. I know if he knows and he's going down, he's flipping it backwards and saying, hey, let's just try to get in the end zone. Let's make something happen crazy before half. But a great job again. Defense setting the tone right before the half, throwing the last haymaker and connecting. So great job getting the momentum back again.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey, I'm handing the mic.
Okay,
Jonathan.
Got it.
Y'all holler at him when y'all ready.
Got it. When we're ready, let's roll it.
Deep breath right here, because Kevin and I are jacked up in this press box, baby.
Let me know when he's on.
Jonathan, you there, buddy?
Yes, sir. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, Thundercat?
Here we go. Hey, we're going to introduce you real quick. So for all you listeners, we started this in 2011, Parade of Champions interview series, and we're happy to have one of the all-time greats that ever played for John Curtis Patriots. Went on to play for the Ohio State Bucks and, of course, the Houston Texans. Number 22, Jonathan Wells. Love to have you, buddy. Great to see you, and hope you're doing well.
Man, I'm doing great. How you guys doing, man? Glad to be here tonight.
I hear
Jonathan, go ahead and turn around and kind of look at me over here. Yeah, right there. All right, good. Now we got you on the camera, big dog.
That's good, baby.
How you doing, my man?
Man, I'm doing great. Just happy to be here with the Patriots. You already know.
Yes, sir. It's good to see you. I wish you could have made it yesterday for Thanksgiving practice.
Yeah, I had my family come up. My parents came up, man, so we had something at the house. I couldn't get away.
I understand. No, it's good to see you, my brother. I'm glad you made the trip.
Absolutely.
Yep. If you guys don't know, Jonathan was inducted in the Hall of Fame a couple years back. But, Jonathan, real quick, if you don't mind, just briefly introduce yourself to our listeners. Tell them what years you started at John Curtis and what sports you played and what basically all your accolades at John Curtis.
Gotcha. Well, I showed up mid-season 92. Was a part of the 93 state championship team with the great Chris Howard, Kevin Dukes. After that, I started my sophomore, junior, and senior year. Accolades, All-State, whatever. I don't really know about accolades. We didn't really keep up with those.
That's
but
right.
As you know,
Yeah.
I was one of the top players coming out of the state, leaving 97, 98. So, I was happy to go to Ohio State. They were the #1 team in the country when I showed up and had a pretty good career. So everything worked out.
Hey, talk about your career in Ohio State and Columbus.
It was good. It was good. Everything didn't really line up for me because of injuries and other things until my senior year. But once it lined up, everything took off for me, man. So I was able to rush for over 1,300 yards in the Big Ten, 16 touchdowns, and get drafted 99th overall to the Houston Texans.
Yeah, Kevin, Jonathan, talk a little bit about being on that Houston Texans franchise as soon as it kind of got rolling again and what that meant to you to be kind of a part of opening that thing up and being close to home in Texas and kind of being one of the first guys in a long time representing the Patriots.
It was great, man. Going to a new franchise, I didn't know what to expect. But the good thing about it, I was able to go in there, work hard, and become a starter my first year after the sixth game in the season. I officially became the starter and became the first leading rusher in franchise history for the Houston Texans. It was rough back there. David Carr and myself, we got banged up that first year, but we worked hard, man, and we kept pushing, and I had a great time in Houston.
How many years did you end up playing, Jonathan?
I only did 4.
4 years. So for those of you that don't know, Jonathan was my running back when I was a sophomore in high school, and Aaron Pierce was another Curtis great that was a little, obviously body styles a little different. Aaron was kind of a smaller, shifty guy, great in punt return, great in running that base play over the center. Jonathan was kind of our big bruiser, running over guys in the middle, and obviously speed outside. Jonathan, he's a humble guy, but I can tell you he ran track, played basketball, also played middle linebacker a little bit for us because he could kind of go all over the field. Jonathan was like 6'3", 225 pounds in high school, so everybody in the area knew exactly who Jonathan Wells was. Nobody wanted to tackle him, and that's what kind of player he was. And it's funny because you don't get those kind, and I'm just going to talk about you real quick, Jonathan. You don't get those kind of players very often that are that big and that athletic on the high school level. When you do, if they're dedicated, they end up playing at big-time college programs, hopefully eventually in the NFL. And Jonathan was kind of our first guy in a long time. You talk about guys like the Dupards and Chris Howard was a little bit before Jonathan, and then Jonathan kind of came and took the reign. Jonathan, we haven't really had a guy like you
since you.
I would say since you, to be honest with you.
I don't know about that, Danny. I just went back and watched that 98 team because I wanted to see what y'all did after I left. Remember, you had Big Trey. Trey was about 215, 220, and also Colt Coletti was a big boy too. So after that, I think we kind of start going down a little bit.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Colt's probably about 5'9".
Oh, that's right.
a little different. No, I definitely had some backs. I think Eric Favorite was after you.
Yes.
And then Trey and Colt and Pete Watson and those guys. So we had a really good backfield after you, but it was definitely, having guys like you, it definitely lended well to be in the state championship often.
Well, listen, I feel the same way about you, Danny. You're one of the greatest to ever come through this place, one of the greatest to ever go to Memphis. My guy up there, Faye, I love you guys, man. You guys do such a great job representing the Patriots, and I try to do my thing from afar. So love y'all guys, man.
Well, love you too, buddy. Now let me ask you this, Jonathan. Tell us about where you at today.
Yeah.
How many kids? Where are you living? What you got going on in life?
3 kids. My last is 17. She's a senior this year at Katy High School. And what else you asked me?
And where are you at in life now? What are you doing for a living? Where how often do you get to go back? I know you're pretty much working for the Texans. Tell us what else is going on.
Well, I'm not doing that anymore. I was an ambassador for the Texans for the first 3 years that I moved back to Houston. I'm not doing that anymore. I wanted to focus on my family and my daughter. So this year I'm just chilling, man. We got a consulting company called Dynamic Consulting Group. We consult hotels and resorts all around the country. And obviously I'm blowing up my social media and all my stuff with my J. Wells Media Group. So we got some stuff coming.
Nice.
Fantastic. Kevin, go ahead, buddy.
No, I'm just telling. Well, it was fun because I graduated in '89. And, when you leave, you tend to watch guys who wore your jersey. Right. When you get it all.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate because I had Rodney Guggenheim, and it's like, oh man, Rodney did what? And then big dog here, Jay Wells shows up. He took 22, and he did a lot of things I didn't do. I'm like, proud of you, man, representing the 22 tree.
Yes, sir. Deuce, you already know.
Yeah, we have had some numbers that are kind of historic at Curtis, and 22 is one of them for sure, and you guys kind of carried the torch there. Now, Jonathan, how often are you able to come back in town, bud?
I don't get back to New Orleans too much, man. Only thing, my parents and you guys. Like, if I'm coming home, I'm coming home to see my parents, or I'm coming home to see John Curtis. Other than that, I'm pretty much good in Texas, man, to be honest.
How's mom and dad doing?
Doing great. They came up for Thanksgiving last night, Wednesday night. So they're at my house now, so I'm leaving right after the game and going right back.
Nice. Awesome. Hey, unfortunately, you couldn't make it this year to the Hall of Fame banquet, but go back a couple years ago when you were inducted. What did that mean to you, getting inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Man, that was everything. I mean, honestly, for me, that's like me making the Hall of Fame in Louisiana, because guess what? If you make the Hall of Fame at John Curtis, you definitely should be in the Hall of Fame in Louisiana. So for me, it was major, you know what I'm saying? As far as all of the great players that have been through this school, there's a lot of people could have got that spot. Kevin Deuce, Chris Howard, a lot of guys that I know that's well deserving of that. But for them to choose me, man, I don't take it lightly, and that's why I go so hard for the program.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're following you on social media now, Jonathan. I think it's somewhat comical sometimes. I'll try to keep it light here, but I think it's somewhat comical sometimes when people question the Patriots around the state and think that, we've fallen off a little bit, or we're not the type of team we used to be, or JT needs to hang it up. And I saw a post you had a couple weeks ago, and I really appreciate you having our back from afar. I remember when I was playing at Memphis and guys talking about Florida high school and California and Georgia and all this other stuff. I said, man, come down here to Louisiana and take that beat down, and then we'll talk another day.
Exactly. Like I said, man, we play anybody, anywhere, in state, out of state. I'm still trying to figure out who we're running from in Louisiana. Nobody got an answer for me yet. I'm trying to figure this out. Well, I don't want to hear no excuses, nothing.
Well, here's the big thing. We win tonight, and obviously we're thinking we're going to head that way as long as we keep the pedal to the metal. Then we get to redeem ourselves against St. Aug. St. Aug's been a storied program as far as putting guys in the NFL, but have not even come close to the Patriots in the playoffs and in state championships, if we're being real. So we get a chance to redeem ourselves against them, and obviously if I could have it like I want to be able to play Carr once again also.
Yeah, I mean, that would be idealistic. So, but let's take care of this second half right here.
You're right.
And we'll take care of that later. We'll deal with those guys. They don't win rings over there.
That's right. Well, look, my brother, I love you. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see you down there. But, keep in touch with us. And you are one of the all-time greats, my brother, and we appreciate having you tonight. Tell everybody hello.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. Go Patriots, y'all already know.
Yes, Be safe going home, buddy. Love you.
Yes, sir. Love you, man.
Yeah, and
big Jonathan Wells, man.
Yeah, Jonathan was kind of the guy. When I showed up as a seventh grader at Curtis, there were, some big dogs. You talk about guys like Eddie Bibbins played safety, Clarence LeBlanc played safety, Jason Smith at linebacker, Vic Valoria, Kevin Dukes, Chris Howard, Jonathan Wells, and I'm like looking up at these guys like, man, they hang the moon, And but not only were those guys good football players, they were good people, and I'm glad that Jonathan roots for us from afar and continues to be a Patriot for life. And it was a good interview. Appreciate having him, and I'm sure a lot of the listeners remember him. I mean, Jonathan was the kind of guy that, like I said before, he was such a big guy, but he ran. So I think he got like second in the state in the 100 meters when he was a senior. Imagine 6'3", 225 pounds running downhill like that on a kick return or a punt return, because he did all that too. So he was scary, but a really, really good player. And, he was fun to watch and fun to play with.
Can you imagine having to try to tackle him?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he was a special dude.
Oh. great to have him. You know, next time, hopefully, when we do interview him, the press box will be bigger. We can fit him up here.
Yeah, for sure.
But
good job, and I think. Here we go. One of my old agent said 4 years in the league is all you need. He said you got the golden ticket, qualified for benefits for life, and he has good health. Yeah, you're right about that, Brian.
You're right.
And Miss Linda Crane commenting, Jonathan Wells, what a great young man he was, and everybody else.
Still got a minute 20 to go at halftime.
Somebody said, how many plays did Teurlings have in the first half?
I don't know. I mean, not many.
It wasn't many, but, you know, they sustained a couple drives. But the thing is, we stifled them at the end on 4th down, came up with a turnover, got 2 interceptions. So, you know, they had a couple drives there where they did some things. But at the end of it, I think our defense stepped up and did the job, and that's all you can ask for defensively. But so far, the Patriots are taking care of business up 14-0. Defense is playing very solid. Offense is moving the football. I've had 1 turnover, Kevin.
We had the fumble, and then we got the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, you know. 1 fumble. So we're up by 1 right here. And I was talking to somebody the other day about London, you know, being a sophomore and doing such a great job. And I said, you know, you're going to have your sophomore mistakes. That's to be expected when you got the guy playing the most important position on the field, and he's a sophomore. Things are going to happen. But I can tell you right now, there's not one guy in that huddle that doesn't believe in him or says, you know what, forget about it. We're going to get you on the next one, and we're going to go ahead and score on this next drive. So that happens. But the good ones, Kevin, the ones like London, can forget about it, not pout, not moan, not groan. They forget about it, they play the next play, and then they go score.
Offensively, I want to do more of the same, and defensively, same thing. Really, I wouldn't change anything. Just keep playing.
Well, you got to remember this. You know, we had a play-action pass.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously, I think Horton got it caught up in the lights. He was wide open, so good execution by him, the offensive line, the running backs blocking, and London put a fantastic ball on him, but we didn't get it. So as the game goes on, maybe we come back to it again, or maybe there's another wrinkle there. We haven't thrown the ball much at all. When we've had open receivers, so they're down there talking about it again. But I am in agreement with all of the coaches. If you can run the ball for first downs and you can control the football and you can score touchdowns, you don't need to throw it. You know, but when they start tightening that box down, that safety starts to creep a little bit. Maybe they rotate. Maybe they get him in the box. Some guys get involved. They're putting another guy on the line of scrimmage. Then we start talking about it. Getting the one-on-one, Dufresne, Luke, Horton, other guys. Get them involved. Maybe a back in the flat like we saw Jacoby out there earlier. Kind of all by himself. Got a first down, fingertip catch. Did a great job. So, you know, we'll never know what happens. But so far, I like what I see on offense, defense, and special teams.
I agree. Well, I guess the surprise play of the half, surprise the Rebels, the fake punt. You know, we on the plus side didn't do anything with it, and Lacron got the ball and kind of hesitated. We both looking like we'll kick it, and didn't realize what happened when the play developed. Turner just slipped in behind because they let at least 4 or 5 guys in to go block it. He just dumped it right over him.
Yeah, it was fantastic execution. Like we said when we were watching it real time, I thought,
what are you doing?
Get rid of it, because sometimes, you know, you'll tell a punter, hey, give yourself a little breathing room. And then sometimes, like those guys, those lefties or whatever, you can have a little bit of a rugby style where you're kind of taking time, you're rolling a little bit, you're buying time, and then you kind of end over end the kick. So at first I wasn't sure what was going on. And all of a sudden he throws that thing up in the heavens, and I'm like, oh, God, it's holding up there forever. Nobody was around.
Yeah.
Turner ran right underneath it. It was beautiful. Got us the first down and more, and it was awesome execution.
Amen. We're just about another minute away. Hey, let's turn it over to Coach JT and the boys behind the run through.
Go! Hey! 24 minutes, baby! 24, let's go!
Heck yeah.
Here come the Patriots.
Let's go.
You know, it's a 54-year-old man and a 44-year-old man for you. That doesn't get old.
Hey, I'd go run through that. I could run through that wall, no doubt about it. You don't really have the wedge busters anymore, but I'd be that guy. Let's go. And, you know, too, Kevin, not a terrible drive. You know, straight shot. I don't know if you guys hit traffic from Baton Rouge. We really did. It was a nice drive today. But I love, like we talked about, the opportunity to go on the road against some of these teams. Teurlings Catholic, I mean, never been here, right? And it's an awesome opportunity to say, you know, we're going to go in somebody's backyard. You know, win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter to me. I just think it's awesome for high school football to be able to travel to a town that you've never been to, fans you've never played against, kids you've never played against, and then hopefully open up a whooping and do your job. But it just adds to Friday night for some high school football, builds the memories. And we don't have the band, obviously, Kevin.
Yeah, our band's on the far side of the stands.
Okay, all right, I see him. Yeah, on the right. But I was going to say shout out to them too, the band, the cheerleaders, the dance team, the flag girls, everybody involved. Appreciate their parents for always dropping them off and picking them up, doing their thing. Momentarily I didn't see him, Kevin. Blended in well with the red, white, and blue over there.
Fontenot far side, Viator near side. They're deep for the Rebels. Patriots kicking off right to left. That'll be Looking Bill. And we're about to get the second half kicked off here.
A little excitement on the sideline.
That's it. Looking Bill hammers it. Fontenot from the 5. He drops it.
Go, go, go.
Picks it up. Goes far side, turns the corner, 15-20. And out of bounds. Late flag.
Did we hit him late?
I don't know.
No. We didn't hit him late.
Okay.
There may be a block in the back around a 30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something.
Well, we lost Contain out there. That number 1 guy on the outside might have got pushed inside from behind, and that may be what drew the flag.
We had 2 jump off. You know, this has been a well-played game. Not many flags, to be honest with you, on both sides. Holding on the Rebels.
Holding.
Officials are marking off the penalty, and they're going to spot it at the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10, Rebels from their own 10. That's probably why they got the outside leverage there, Danny.
Yep. Step up.
And up to the halfback, up the middle. That's number 21, Swander.
Blow it. Nice job right there, defense.
Let's give him 2 to the 12. 2nd down 8.
Mr. White was in there. Jaden Keelan as well. Everybody getting involved tonight. Like I mentioned before, Jeffrey Curtis in there. Everybody getting involved. Good depth on the defensive side, rotating guys in and out and making it happen. Big Zaire Shepard in there.
Swander stays in at the halfback. Play action pass. Munoz throws it near side, hits Price in the flat, 1st down and more.
Oh,
what
my
a
goodness.
Hit. Connor drew. That's a nomination right here.
No doubt about it. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
He's stumbling on the side, and I don't like seeing that, but wow. Wow. That was serious. That's a good old-fashioned hit. Wow, Craig Connors came down there like a bullet out of a gun and just made a huge collision.
We'll nominate that for Bubba List has smoked that hit of the game. 1st and 10 Rebels. Swander takes the handoff, runs up the middle. He's going to get it to the 35-yard line. So they found something up the middle here.
Terrence Julian checking back into the game. The middle linebacker.
Yep. 2nd down and 2. Gain of 8. They'll stay in the pistol. Let's go with 2 receivers left now. Swander lines up to the right. Now he goes in motion to the left. Quarterback keep up the middle. He's going to have the 1st down and a few more. Dragging Patriots
nice
to the 45-yard line. Yep, Munoz.
Nice job by him running through some tackles.
10:05 to go in the quarter. This is the opening drive of the second half. The Rebels are driving now. Started their possession at the 10. It's at the 45. Go ahead, Danny.
Yeah, Munoz is a very active quarterback. He's doesn't have his measurables here, but I tell you, runs really, really hard.
His dad was an analyst on the LSU National Championship team in 19. Those coaches' sons always tend to be good players on the field. Swander takes the handoff, comes near side. Falls near the 50. Let's call it the 49-yard line. Gain of 4. Second down 6. 9:30 to go in the third.
I still think Ben Barron's getting held a little bit outside here, but trying to fight to get off of the block.
He is.
Swander up the middle again, crosses the 50.
Get a push. Come on.
So
There
the
you go.
Patriot 48. So this will be
Make 'em go
third down and
backwards.
3 with
Good.
9 minutes to go in the third.
All right, here we go. Need a
All
big
right.
play.
Big third down here.
All right, here we go. Play downhill here. There you go. Terrence Julian kind of steps up in the A-gap there.
Quarterback keeper goes
Go,
to the left
go,
all the way.
go.
Got him!
Shoot the gap and go.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Jeffrey
Yes,
Curtis
sir.
shot the gap, tackle for loss back to the Rebel 49-yard line. Great job there by Jeffrey.
Yep, good recognition, just seeing it and going. And Jeffrey was right there. Terrence Julian was right there. Clean him up. Nice work right there for the Patriots. Huge
Danny,
third down stop, going to force the punt.
That right guard had to do a reach block to the left, and Jeffrey just beat him to the point.
He just beat him.
Yep.
Saw it, came downhill and said, I'm gonna see the opportunity here and go shoot the gap and go get it. He beat him to the point.
Simon to punt it. Turner back at the 21 of the Patriots. Nice high kick. Turner fair catches it at the 20. So with 7:52 to go in the third, it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots from the 20.
Again, nice job. Defense getting us the ball back. Going to have to march it. We'll call it 79 for a touchdown.
21.
But I have a lot of confidence in our offense. They're playing really well. Got to take care of the football here. You're up 14-0. You want to continue to run that clock. But our defense has played stellar so far. Good job again, turning it over and forcing the punt.
Ball's not quite in that far hash mark, maybe a yard inside, but a lot of field to play near side. Martinez and Boudreaux, the halfbacks, will send Dufresne in motion across the formation. Boudreaux takes a handoff, comes near side, and he's going to fight hard over the 25 to the 26. Let's give him 5, second down 5.
You know they're going to call down. Let me see this again on the replay here, Kevin.
I think 46.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was late, Caden. That was
Come
late.
on now.
Don't do that. Come on. But I really like Caden the last few weeks, Kevin. He has been staying after his guys 5-10 yards down the field, but that was obviously just too late.
Problem is the personal foul, it's 15 yards.
Got to blow that whistle, let him hear it. But what I was going to say is that power play has been pretty good, and I haven't had a huge gain, but it's been good for 4 or 5 a pop, so I'll take that.
The penalty moves it all the way back to the 13-yard line. Second down long. Got to get it to the 31. Send the receiver in motion. That's Martinez. Option top of the field. Boudreaux has the corner. Gets the block from Martinez. And out of bounds near the 16. So they'll gain to 3.
Good job of them running from inside out. Jacoby had to cut inside of the running back's block and then try to get back out, and they did a good job of pursuing outside with some speed. And not too bad right there. Unfortunately, like you mentioned, we got to make up all of this flag.
The penalty just killed it. But hey, nice long pass here. Get a first down. Twins receivers near side. Dufresne and Horton, so I like the combination here. Padgett back to pass. Fires over the middle field. Horton got it. There it is.
Oh, he's got room to run.
40.
Go.
45,
Go.
50.
Go.
45, 40. 35, 30. He's out of bounds. There it is.
Good job, London. Good job, Horton. And
Beautiful
nice protection
catch.
again.
6:35 to go in the quarters. 1st and 10 Patriots at the plus 30.
I'll tell you what, great ball right there by London, sophomore London Padgett, putting it over the linebacker's head. You know, guy tried to undercut it, put it over his head. Safety tried to get to it. He overran it, and then Horton used his speed after the catch to pick up a big gain.
They're going to say the 33 is where he stepped out, a gain of 51. 1st and 10 Patriots. Leday takes the handoff, goes from left to right, crosses the 30 to the 29-yard line, gain of 4. Well, I said I like the matchup. And, hey, you know what? Great job by Horton by flushing the drop pass and making a big play here.
That's right. Yeah, and I knew they were going to come right back to him, and he was going to make the next play. He's a senior leader on this team, and great job right there picking up a huge first down.
Leday and Roboski are the halfbacks. Leday near side, Roboski the right halfback. Counter option, top of the field. Paget keeps it, ducks it.
Good decision.
And
Good
he's going to get it to the 24.
24.
Got it. Second, it's going to be third down and 1. Gain of 5.
Nice job right there by Isaac. They kind of strung it up. By London. They tried to string it out a little bit. Okay, he kind of pump faked it, wasn't sure, and then just made the correct decision on holding on to the football, ducking it up, trying to get some positive yardage, and did just that.
Danny, Willie Bolden check in at right tackle. Big old boy. Let's see if we run off of him with 5:28 to go in the third. Big third down and 1. Nope, we come near side. Martinez takes the handoff. He has the first down and tackled at the 21.
Yeah, I like Luke, Colston just as much as any running back getting the football on third and short. Be able to come downhill, hitting that hole hard, and picking us up a first down.
.508 to go in the third. Clock running. First and 10 Patriots from the Rebel 21. Boudreaux takes a handoff off the right guard, and he gets it to the 17-yard line, gain of 4.
Let's go, Big Blue. Let's go.
We're going to need to keep our heads cool right now.
Yeah, is there a lot of talking down there?
Yeah,
Too much going on. Okay. Yep, like you said, Gordon.
Just like last year.
Yeah. Just settle down. Settle down. Look, and especially, Gordon, for us, when you're playing well. Just take it easy, and don't be the first guy or the second guy.
Twins receivers near side, inside receiver motion to the formation. Boudreaux takes the handoff. Nice hit after a short gain, maybe 1 to the 16. That hole closed quickly.
Yep, but again, forward progress, third and very manageable here, Kevin.
Yeah.
Third and about 4 or 5. And so we got that in the playbook. Coach JT and Jeff Curtis are talking with everybody going in and out of the game. We're continuing to rotate guys in and out. And see what we got cooking here on third down.
Gordon, that marker, is that the 11? Is that right?
Yeah, close.
All right, third and 5. Twins receivers near side. Boudreaux and Martinez are the halfbacks. Play action pass. Oh, Paget's in trouble. Breaks out of it somehow. Rolls his right. Has a receiver open, but he's going to run it instead. I don't blame him. But he's out of bounds, probably near the line of scrimmage.
Really?
Yeah, he's 5 yards short.
Really good job by London. Really, really, really good
That
job.
was great athletic ability there.
Yep. Really, really good job.
Do you kick the field goal? Go for it.
No, we're kicking the
I
field
think he
goal.
kicked the field goal.
Okay.
Yep.
Go up 3 scores.
Yep.
I didn't see him on the field. That's why I was asking.
Nice job right there, London. Not just doing something crazy, not taking a sack and pushing yourself out of field goal range.
Right.
Nice job.
It'll be a 33-yarder. Ball's on the right hash mark. Paget to hold. Snap. Plays. Kick is up. Has a distance, and it is
No good.
no good. So with 3:16 to go in the third, the Patriots missed the field goal. Another missed opportunity there.
Yeah, we have to have a little bit more consistency, Kevin, inside of 30 yards. I've often said you can't ask a kid to be accurate from 40 yards or more, but when it's a 30-yard field goal and in, we have to be able to hit the chip shots for the precious points, especially in the playoffs. But, nothing off of his shoulders. He's done a great job for us all year, but we got to be able to count on that from 30 and in.
So the Rebels will get the ball first and 10 at their own 20. But good news is we took the time off the clock, didn't get stuck down there, got the 51-yard pitch and catch.
Yeah, like you mentioned, we ran some time off the clock. Pretty good offensive possession.
Just a missed opportunity, that's all.
Let's go, defense.
Evans, number 1, he's in the line up behind Munoz in the pistol. Quarterback keeper, as he rolls inside pass and pass. Now he fires it. It's going to be incomplete.
Out. Good job of our guys, Craig Connor, Prentice Mackion, and Tapp, just being out there on the flood route, just attacking, rolling with the quarterback and the receivers, getting to the sidelines and making it happen.
3:10 to go in the quarter. Second down 10, Rebels. Did you know?
Okay.
The Patriot was the country's first Rebel.
Is that right?
Think about it.
You're right about that.
Second down 10, Munoz takes a pass from center. Now he's going to roll to his left. And decides to keep it. Oh, I tell you what, Jeffrey Curtis almost killed him, but somehow he slipped away from him.
Well, I think, again, Jeffrey knew that he was going down, and he tried to punch the ball out. And not bad thinking right there.
He's out of bounds at the 25, so it's going to be 3rd down and 5 with 3:01 to go in the third. I mean, Jeffrey was coming with some bad intentions.
Now let's go. Broderick Sanders, 8th grader in the game, 22. Speaking of a legacy of deuces, let's go.
Double twins. Munoz in trouble. Now he's going to run a quarterback keeper, and he's going to have the first down.
Yep. Broderick tackled him.
At the 34. Yep. 2:54 to go in the third. Hey, what? The Patriots, the fans, they showed up, man. Their stands is full. The Rebels side's full. It's a great atmosphere.
No, it's a beautiful, beautiful place to play. Good atmosphere. Now, tell you what, the band got those lights cracking over there, Kevin.
Now we jumped off sides.
Yep.
3 first, 5. Yep. Got the lights working on their phones.
All right, here we go.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 5 now with 2:35 to go.
Come on, guys. Ball key right over your face. Come on. See it.
And that's what's the guy was lined over the ball.
Yeah.
So the penalty moves it to the 39. Mesh lines up to the left of Munoz. He'll take the handoff, comes near side. Oh, what a hit up the middle. That's
the guard.
Yeah, Keno.
Nice job right there.
2 to the 41.
Fighting with the block, getting his hands off and
2nd and 3.
making a big collision. Nice job right there by the guard.
Actually surprised he got 2 out of that, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Rebels line up 3 receivers to the left. Mesh will line up to the right of Munoz. They'll stay in the shotgun. Mesh steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle. They caught it. They caught it.
Yeah.
They calling it.
Yeah, I mean, look, he was right there, Gordon. You know, I don't know if that's
Fontenot on the reception to the Patriot 44. It's to be 1st and 10 Rebels with 1:43 to go in the third.
Look at the replay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I'm trying to look now.
Yeah, it was hard to tell, but the umpires said he caught it.
Hey, good job of the quarterback stepping up, keeping his eyes down. We've seen him step up and run the ball, Kevin. We haven't seen him really step up and complete a pass. That was the first one right there.
Mesh with the handoff up the middle. And he's going to have the first down and more. Well, ball's loose. We got it.
Out. We got it.
Lecron picked it up. He's running it back.
Go, Lecron.
Look
Go,
at
Lane.
Lecron. Get it.
Stumbling and bubbling, baby.
And he's tackled at the 41-yard line.
All right.
It was a rugby scrum, and as he went down, the ball came
Yes,
loose,
sir.
and Lecron picked it up.
I tell you what, senior defensive end stepping up right there, getting the ball out. Let me see it again here, Kevin. And I think that was Craig Connor maybe right there that punched it out. Somebody in, you know, when the action kind of gets held up, Kevin, you stifle a runner, and you have 3 white shirts on the carrier. The last guy is able to kind of rip at the ball. I'm not sure exactly who it was, but that's what we did. And Lane Lecron was Johnny on the spot.
And that was the negative part of Mesh. Though he was fighting hard for his team, he ended up getting the ball popped out.
Got to have 2 hands on the football.
1st and 10 Patriots from their 41, 1:28 to go in the third. Ball on that right hash mark. 3-step drop, throws the far side. Incomplete. Intended for Horton.
Yeah, the defender was right there on that play. Might have something cooking there later. But good little stutter and go or something like that over the top. But, yeah, that was a simple hitch route, and that corner was right on him. So, never know. Never know. But I like us giving the receivers an opportunity for a quick 5.
Here we go, 2nd and 10. And a flag on the play.
I think we jumped again, Kevin.
Yep. Make it 2nd and 15 now.
Got Brady Jubenville checking in.
Hey, Brady.
Yeah. I forgot. I didn't see it, Brady. Yeah. He said, Jonathan Wells, I made you the running back you were. Yeah. I'm not believing that, Brady. Shoot. And Brian Parker said number 2, Prentice Mackion is the one that ripped the ball out. Appreciate
Prentice,
that.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate that, Brian.
2nd down, 15. Twins receivers near side. Play action pass. Paget fires
Nice
it to the tight
job,
end.
London.
Nice. And we're going to have the first down.
Wow.
Yeah,
Late flag.
After the play on them.
Yep. Got the first down by a yard, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty for a
There
late
you
hit
go.
out of bounds.
Good job. Good job. Way to keep your composure.
He is silky smooth.
I
I'm
tell
so
you what,
impressed
man,
with him.
London is just, that's not a sophomore play. That's a senior play right there. Just whips his head around, sees the rush coming to him, backpedals a little bit to avoid it, throws off his back foot and delivers the strike to the junior tight end.
We needed to get the ball to the 49 of the Teurlings, and he got it to the 46, so moved the 15-yard penalty, and they're going to spot it.
Well, Gordon said it was getting a little chippy
at the 33.
And Gordon, like you said, I don't mind if it gets chippy one way, as long as we don't partake. And right there, that's a good lesson learned. You get free 15 yards for it.
Yeah, that was uncalled for.
So
we go from our 36 to their 33 with a big completion and a penalty.
Well, look, here's the bottom line, Gordon. It's not easy to be on the receiving side of getting your butt whooped.
Right.
We were there a few weeks ago with St. Aug. We started getting a little chippy. We started talking a little bit. Sometimes that's hard to take, right? Sometimes you got to take that butt whipping and move on.
Yep.
But like I said, keep your composure, do it the Patriot way, and keep delivering the blows.
1st and 10 from the Rebel 33. Twins receivers near side. In receiver goes in motion across the formation. Roboski, right halfback, takes the handoff. And he crosses the 30 to the, they're going to say the 30-yard line.
30 yard.
Yep. Gain of 3.
And it's a good job of Roboski just continuing to pump those feet after contact. Just continuing to move after contact, just downhill, another yard. Got to love running backs like that.
Under a minute, 50 seconds to be exact. Twins receivers to the left. Inside receiver motion across the formation again. Will come near side. Leday with the handoff. And he gets it to the 26-yard line.
So good job right there again. The base play right over the middle. Some positive yards again.
We're going to let it go to the 4.
Okay.
Yeah, gain of 4.
I'm down with that.
So we're going to walk to the other side of the field. After 3 quarters of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 14, the Teurlings Catholic Rebels 0.
Kevin, for that third quarter of action, I want to say thank you to TD's Lawn Care. I haven't mentioned them yet today. Appreciate TD's Lawn Care and Land Clearing LLC. Travis Downey and Steve Downey. Total property management, including hunting property maintenance in South Alabama. Call Travis at 205-609-8766. Steve Downey was one of the first state championship team in 1975 and is a classman of 1977. So TD's Lawn Care and Land Clearing LLC, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Steve kicked the most important PAT in school history.
That's it. One that sealed the deal, baby.
PAT up. Made it 13-6. Notre Dame and Crowley scored a touchdown late in the fourth quarter. They decided to go for 2. And David Gilmore made the game-saving tackle before they can score, and that's how it ended, 13-12.
All right, here we go, offense. Continue to grind right here. Score is 14-0, and the Patriots are moving the football. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com, and we are in some business right now.
Here's an update in the third quarter. Catholic 10, Ash 6. 2 tight ends split to the right. Patriots now going left to right. Leday and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. We come to the right. The tight end might have moved early.
Goodness gracious.
Yep. That's like the 4th time.
Yeah, I mean, look, their guy came down. The linebacker looked like he was coming down in the B gap to get involved, possibly the A gap, and then looked like he was stuttering, and then we jumped off sides.
3rd and 3 goes to 3rd and 8 now.
Know your steps, know where you need to be. Protect inside, but do not jump.
That's all right. We have a 3rd and 8 play.
Yep. We got a few of those.
All right, this is the first play of the 4th quarter. You have to get something, at least a field goal.
Well, you got.
We go twins to the left. Leday and Boudreaux, the halfbacks. Sindufin in motion across the formation near side. Counter off on top of the field. Leday with the pitch. Got a block outside. Turns the corner, and he's going to have the first down.
We got it.
Right at the sticks.
We got it.
Right at it.
I don't know, guys. Hold on a second. No,
he's waving.
He's
him.
there.
Yep.
No. I got it.
He was 6 inches before the flag and waved the first down. Standing
Really?
right behind him.
Goodness. Well, I thought Leday had it by where he ran, but I didn't love the spot.
Well, needed 8, got 8.
Yep.
11:53 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10. Patriots on the Rebel 23. Ball on the left hash mark. Leday and Boudreaux still the same halfbacks. We'll send Robasi across the motion near side. Late pitch, Leday. Oh, I tell you what, didn't have the block, but he stepped inside, turned the corner, got it to the 19. Gain of 4, and that was all him.
Good job again of London getting the pitch out there off of the linebacker scraping. It's tough to see sometimes, Kevin. You're reading inside, you're waiting for the second defender, and he scrapes tight, and he's right there. And you have to pitch off of him. London did a good job of seeing it and getting it out.
And you talked about this in the past. He didn't have anything, and he just planted his foot and just knifed himself forward.
Yep.
Found 4.
That's what the good running backs do, make something out of nothing.
Yeah. Patriots quickly to the line of scrimmage. Boudreaux.
Oh, yeah.
So goes left. Sidestep a defender.
Well, I thought he had more. That was a good
I
cut
know.
by him. Good first cut by him.
1 yard to the 18. Another 3rd down play.
Yeah, linebacker did a good job again, scraping tight.
Oh, they say no gain.
Being right there.
It's going to be 3rd and 6. 10:47 to go in the ball game. Patriots up 14-0.
We had the 3rd and 8 call, Kevin. We got a 3rd and 6 call, too.
Absolutely. Well, this might be 4-down territory, to be honest with you.
Why not? Continue to run the clock. Get what you can get here.
All right, Boudreaux and Martinez are the halfbacks. Tight twins to the left. We'll send Martinez in motion to the left. Quick zip to Boudreaux. Has the blocks. Oh, he's got it. Has the first down. Danny, the both twins receivers
Great
and
job.
the Martinez the lead block.
Here's the deal. Great job of setting the edge right there by our receivers. Dufresne getting out there, and then Martinez coming in to kind of just clean it up outside. But getting outside and then giving your running back an avenue to run outside. A lot of times you'll see the first guy tries to go block, and he lets the guy have a two-way go. No, you set it by setting the edge, getting outside, pushing your guy inside, hooking him, and then the running back just follows you up and says, you know what, thanks for leading me up.
Needed 6, got 7. 1st and 10 at the 12. 2 tight split near side. We come near side. That's Boudreaux with the handoff, and he's going to get it to the 6. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 with 9:44 to go.
I think it's Jeffrey Curtis again, Kevin, at the other tight end spot. Yep.
It is.
Nice job. Sometimes they do, they'll call on a senior linebacker. Remember when Jonathan Wells, speaking of, was a senior. We had Vic Valoria come in at the second tight end.
Yeah.
Preston Curtis would sometimes come as the second tight end, and you'd run that little outside dive play, and he would just wash guys down and take care of business.
Well, we've had a history. I know Darren Marlborough, Troy Wetzel, Bobby Powers. Sometimes we put the linebackers at tight end.
Yeah, big defensive guys that are very strong and powerful can get out there and move bodies.
Same formation, 2 tight ends split to the right. We go to the left. Leday with the handoff, and he's fighting hard to the 4.
Yeah, it was the 3.
That's what I thought, but it looks like they're marking it at the 4.
They marking it at the 4. He was at the 3. He got up at the 3.
That's what I thought too.
Don't matter. The clock's still running.
Okay, look, but it's only 3rd and a long one.
How much time we got, Kevin?
We got 8:42 to go. Counting.
8:42 and counting. We're up 14-0. You're listening to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Thank you once again for joining us.
3rd and 2, actually.
Got something cooking here on offense.
Leday and Boudreaux, the halfback. Same formation. 2 tight split to the right. We'll go to the right. No, we keep it. That is touchdown.
All right.
Paget from 4 yards out. Put 6 on the board with 8:21 to go in the ball game.
Nice job. Nice job. Fantastic job right there. Good read and execution right there by London, and good job of the running back running through the hole, opening up for his QB, and nice job by the total offensive unit marching that thing down the field, and most importantly, finishing with 6 points.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Hernandez to kick it. Paget to hold. Here's the snap. The place, the kick is up. And it's good. So with 8:21 to go in the ball game, it's the Patriots 21, the Rebels 0.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to Crane and Template. Zero balance your wheels and tires with the Force Match Balancer. They specialize in wheel alignments in all types of vehicles, including raised or lowered vehicles. They have zero-out procedures, non-commission based technicians, nationwide warranty on repairs performed. Go see them at 1913 Peters Road in Harvey. Give them a call at 367-1199. Tell the John Curtis Patriots broadcast crew sent you. 1913 Peters Road in Harvey, 367-1199. Crane and Template, we appreciate your support of the Patriots. I tell you what, it's a small broadcast booth, Kevin, but we are nice and toasty. We don't feel that outside air at all. You know, we haven't had to bundle up too much because we're in here tight. And we even have the door open back here. It's not bad.
How about this, Danny? 11-play drive, 59 yards in distance, 4:56 off the clock. Looking Bill smokes the kick low, fielded around the 19-yard line.
Squeeze.
Straight return by the Rebels, and they're going to get it close to the 35-yard line. But Paget with a 4-yard touchdown run. Hernandez's PT makes it 21-0. But that's the second 11-play scoring drive of the Patriots tonight.
Yep, nice job. Nice job offense. You know, so far, Kevin, I'm going to knock on wood right here. So far, it's been a good game by all 3 phases, and that's what you ask for in the playoffs. Everybody playing together as a unit.
Remember, it was around this time in the fourth quarter against Brother Martin, up 21. Got a little lax. They scored too quick. So.
No, defense is going to come right back at it right here.
No, I agree.
Go get them.
3 receivers to the right. Munoz fires it deep, far side, in double coverage. Connor with the pick. Got it.
There it is.
Got the Oski at the Patriot 27-yard line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And here's the thing, Kevin. Like you just mentioned, I don't mind losing. I don't mind things not going you well early in the season. What I care about is that you learn your lessons and you get better from it. And that's what I'm seeing so far tonight. You know, running the ball up the middle, and then we stuff them. Quarterback's doing a good job running the football, throwing the football. All of a sudden, it's a pick. You know, things like that. And to where this senior leadership group can come together and say, not so fast, my friend. Not anymore. We learned our lessons. We're coming together. Playoff time. We're going to play some football and get better. And so far, they're showing that tonight.
8:06 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Patriots from their 27. That was a 1-play drive with Gordon with the interception. And some of the Rebel fans are going,
they are gone.
Adios. Brother. Paget rolls to his left. Fires it deep down the middle of the field. Has Dufresne. Yes!
Oh, he caught it!
Catch!
Yes, sir!
Oh, would he kid me?
Oh, goodness. That was close.
I thought he had it.
I'll tell you what.
Dove with one hand and caught it, and they said no, it rolled out.
Great effort. But
you know what I love? He laid out for the football.
Wow.
He didn't say, and nice, right there, London showed you a little bit of his arm talent, throwing that ball deep down the middle of the field, letting it rip. And Dufresne gave it every bit of effort he had. Nah, I could love that. Absolutely love it. Laying out for the football, selling out for your team.
We can't tell here, but I would defer.
It's close, very close.
The official saw it. He was right in front, but man, it looked like he caught it from this position.
Drew Martinez checking in from ULL.
What a catch that would have been. Second and 10 to go to the left. Boudreaux with the handoff. And they're going to get him to the 29. A gain of 2. Be 3rd and 8.
Oh, Randall Topher, my old buddy, defensive back in the day. He's checking in with the Save Ann group out there in the Bay. His daughters Clara and Josie are listening to us. Appreciate that.
Well, if he'd have come down with that, I would have to put
that would have been nice.
Remember 2012 when Malachi went up?
Oh, yeah.
And caught one with one hand?
Was awesome.
What an effort that was by Dufresne. All right, 3rd and 8. Twins receivers near side. Now we'll send Martinez in motion across the formation to the left. Leday, I believe that's it.
Yeah.
Good.
He fights hard
Keep
to the
pushing.
34. It's be 4th down. We'll probably punt it here.
Oh, we punting.
Yep. But milk that clock. Let that clock continue to run. Let it get inside of 5 seconds before you kick the ball. We got 6:50 and counting here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, guys, end of the 3rd. St. Aug 28, Rumble 10.
All right. Decent game.
Yeah, I went the Purple Knights.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Lacron.
And here's, look,
Go ahead.
And let me just talk a little bit about that. I have never been one for somebody to say they beat me and not want a rematch.
Yep.
Like, if you got the best of me, I want to play you again. You know, I didn't get the chance because my senior year we played Evangel. Evangel went on to win the national championship. We were 4A, they were 5A. I would have prayed if I could at the end of the year somehow said, we're going to pay you all this money and we'll want you again. We're at 4A champs against 5A champs. We're coming to get you again. So if you're any type of competitor, you want the Purple Knights and then you want the Cougars after that.
Yep. Chavis called for fair catch at the 30, so it'll be 1st and 10. Rebels from their own 30 with 6:20 to go. I said on the way up here, I said, watch, we're going to play St. Aug, beat them, we're going to get a rematch with the Cougars and beat them in the Dome and win the championship. I said Catholic yesterday, but I changed it up today for the exact reason you said. Munoz rolls to his right, fires a pass. Oh, almost intercepted. Was that Mackion?
Yeah. Let me see. Prentice again?
Yeah, it was him.
He almost had an interception.
No, that was Jaden Keelan.
Keelan, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jaden Keelan right there. Yeah, you know, here's the thing. You can always tell good players by them always being around the football. You said Prentice, and then it's Jaden. Those two guys are always around the football. A good job. I know Jaden wants that one back, but a nice job of being there.
2nd and 10. Munoz takes the pass from center, fires it over the middle, caught. That's going to be
Tackling him inbounds.
tackles him at the 47-yard line. That is Viator on the reception. 6:06 to go in the ball game. Rebels quickly to the line of scrimmage, look to the sideline for a play. Clock starts. Now they run mesh on as a running back. They got to get off the field.
Yep.
That should be a flag.
Green.
Barron.
Good job.
Barron was being held as well.
Good job right there by Cabrin White.
But their running back did not get off the field. That should have been a penalty.
He was being lazy.
Yep. They didn't call it.
Nope.
Only gain of 1, 2nd down 9. You got to get it to the Patriot 43. 5:30 to go in the ball game. And you would think being down 21, it'd have a little more sense of urgency. Munoz steps up, quarterback keeper. Has a lot of run room, 40, 35, 30. And he's going to be out of bounds. Need a 23, 24. Let's see what it's spotted.
25.
25-yard line. 5:13 to go. Yeah, he had a lot of room because all the receivers ran deep, so they were being covered. A lot of real estate.
Yeah, well, our linebacker fell down on the play, Kevin.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to step up, and it looked like a turf monster got him.
Yep.
And gave that quarterback a little extra running room.
Munoz looks his right, throws over the middle of the field, caught.
Good job of Munoz throwing in that window right there. Not waiting till he's open, but throwing it right past that linebacker.
To the 13, first and 10, 5:04 in counting. Swatter.
That clock never stopped for the first down.
Swander checks in.
Got to get after this QB now, Kevin. We know they're throwing the ball, having some success.
Yep.
Put a little extra body in there, send somebody to go get them.
How about a long pick six here? Oh, quarterback keeper. And to the 11, gain of 2. 4:38 in counting. Munoz going to roll to his right. Jeffrey Curtis giving chase, and he just throws it out of bounds. Lacron's on the ground.
Yeah, we're complaining about something over there. What are you talking about, Gordon? What are they complaining about?
So injury timeout with 4:19 to go in the ball game, but it's the Patriots 21, the Rebels 0. That's Lacron that's injured.
Yeah, don't want to see the senior defensive end on the ground. I'm not sure if that's what they're complaining about, something happening during the play. But Lane's been a great player for us for the last 3 years, and hopefully he's just cramping up and he's all right.
God, I think it was a chop block.
Okay.
They got him.
Yep. Can high-low a guy out here, and he's up and back. So.
And we've been complaining about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They're doing it every play now.
Well, they have to see it.
$4:19 to go. Third down. Rebels from the Patriot 11-yard line. Three receivers to the right, one near side. Munoz screen near side.
Go. Good job.
Yes.
Nice job. Who's that in the middle right there?
Simon on the reception, but
that is Jeffrey. Nice work right there.
1 yard gain, fourth down.
Like I said before,
timeout Rebels.
That is not so easy, Kevin, as a linebacker saying, I got to get back to my curl hook responsibility in the middle. I got to get depth. I got to look for drag. I got to look for crossers. But then I realize the set. I see it. I see the running back kind of creeping out there, and I recognize they come back up and make a 1 yard gain tackle. Nice job by the senior linebacker.
Gordon, where's the first down marker at? What yard line? Can't tell from our vantage point here. The 3. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 7.
How much time, Kevin?
4:02 to go in the ball game. Timeout charge to the Rebels. The Patriots lead at 21-0.
Gotta protect that goose egg, Kevin. I know the defense wants to do the job here. 4th and 7, you said?
Yes.
4th and 7. Got to get to the 3 like they said. But come on, defense. Been playing great so far. Let's protect that scoreboard.
All right, the ball is on the near hash mark at the Patriot 10. They got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Swander lines up to the left of Munoz. They'll stay in the shotgun. Munoz fires over the slant, incomplete.
Nice job.
The receiver just fell down.
Yeah, he fell.
He just fell down.
Nice.
And the Patriots take it over and downs with 3:59 to go. 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Yeah, baby.
He ran a slant, he just fell. Dakion didn't even touch him.
Yep, nice job.
Oh, that was Keelan. I'm sorry, Keelan didn't even touch it. He just fell down.
Yep, good job. We were right there. It looked like we read the quarterback's eyes, saw it the whole way. Like you mentioned, Kevin, the guy fell down. But nice job defensively once again, getting the job done. 21-0. How much time we have left here?
3:59.
I'm asking because just so y'all know out there, I can't see it from the press box. It's way too tight in here. So 3:59, offense can pretty much run the football right at them, hopefully milk the clock. I wouldn't mind ending with some more points on the board, but just get out of here healthy.
2 tight split to the left. We'll go power play left. Leday on the carry. Give him 1 to the 11.
Well, we got some different offensive linemen in the game, Kevin. Getting some guys to rotate around a little bit, which is good.
3:35 and counting.
It's just me, Kevin. I would get London out the game.
Yeah. Maybe after we get out of this hole.
Yeah,
first
I
down.
like him being in there. I like to be able to have a victory formation with the starting QB, but I don't really want him to have unnecessary carries.
I think we're just going to hand it off.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but power play this side. Oh, Leday tackle for a loss. Well, they know that, so they're just selling out, run blitzing right now. Is what they're doing.
All right, go ahead with the play action. No, I'm just joking.
3 minutes and counting.
That's fine. That's 40 seconds every time.
Yep.
.245 and counting.
Yeah, we're taking our time calling the play, getting in the huddle. Got 15 seconds left on the play clock as we get in there. And London just has to see the play clock as he delivers the cadence.
We'll go to the left. Yep, short gain.
He fumbled.
At the 9, who has it?
He fumbled.
Oh, the Rebels have it, the 9. So it'll be first and goal, Rebels with 2:21 to go.
Well, that's exactly what we didn't want to have happen right there.
No.
But, the Rebels being smart about it, at least, Kevin, trying to knock the ball out at the end of the game. That's, that's all they're worried about is getting the ball back and trying to get points on the board.
Third quarter, Catholic Bears opened up a can on Ash, 30-6.
Wow.
That game was close. It was
impressive.
10-6 just a few minutes ago. All right, let's see if the defense can hold the Rebels out. Mess, the handoff goes to the right. No gain. Second and goal from the 9 with 2:13 and counting.
Zaire Shepard, I think, got his helmet ripped off. Ben Irwin checks in the game. Purple Knights are up 28-10 over the Raiders so far.
All right, here's the second and goal from the 9. Mesh again up the middle. A little more success this time. To the 6. The third and goal from the 6 now. 1:45 and counting. Colonial Regiment cranked it up on the far side there. We'll do what you want to.
I see you working it up here. Got Bob and Weaving. Like you mentioned before, they're kind of milking their own clock.
Yeah.
Not taking
Munoz throws a fade far side. Incomplete. It's be fourth and goal with 1:14 to go.
Nice job right there by Jaden Turner. Kind of riding the guy the whole time and then making the play at the last second, pushing him out of bounds.
Patriots
Safe travels home. I think we signing off down here.
All right, Rob, be safe.
All right, see you, brother.
Look at the Patriots sideline, cheering on the defense. Munoz throws the fade far side. Touchdown.
That was close. What is this guy doing? Pushing on Ben at the end of
That was a 6-yard touchdown. Pitch and catch, Munoz to Price with 1:09 to go.
That back shoulder fade, that's tough to play. Very close to being out of bounds. God did a good job of dragging his foot, keeping it in there, and they went right after Jaden again. I thought he almost made another good play.
I know. Here's the PAT attempt. Snap, time, place, kick is up. And it's good. So at 1:09 to go, it's the Patriots 21, the Rebels 7.
Going to be one of my favorite plays in football right here, probably an onside kick.
Well, we got to receive it first.
Yeah, I just love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I just love to see an onside kick. Means you're in for an exciting ball game and you're in the thick of it. Kevin, for that scoring drive by Teurlings Catholic, I want to say thank you to Myco once again. Myco is more than a coin, it's a movement built on Solana, powered by community and inspired by those who want to change people's lives. Play game, stake, earn, and grow together. Myco, join the network, be part of the future. Stay weird. It's the safest crypto play on the Solana blockchain. Myco, play, stake, earn, and grow. Myco.
Quick shout out to Jay Meyer and the family checking in from Gramercy. Always good to hear from you guys.
Yep.
Boudreaux made that PET for the Rebels. Close the gap to 14. They're going to line up for the PAT here. See if he kicks it near side. Here it is. They cross it.
Oh, look like you're
Viator
on
is going to go out of bounds. That's it. We can kneel it now. So what happened was Boudreaux came this way. He faked it, and Viator came behind him and kicked it to the right where they had the numbers, but he kicked it too hard and out of bounds. So Patriots just have to kneel it.
Yep. Nice job right there. Good job, good execution. Again, on the onside kick receiving. This ball was kicked hard and fast. Just let it go to the second level. It's going to continue. Let it go all the way out of bounds.
They're going to spot it at the Patriot 47-yard line, but that's a moot point. We're just going to kneel it anyway. 2 times should be enough.
Yep, victory formation. London still in the game here. They're going to put, who's that back in the back?
The Prentice?
Craig Connor, I believe.
Connor? Okay. Are you going to kneel it? Yeah, we'll just do it one more time. .28 seconds on the play clock, 52 on the game clock.
Yep,
Congratulations to the Patriots. This is the 3rd time the Patriots and the Rebels have met all 3 times. 1982, 2024, and 2025 all have been in the quarterfinals. Unfortunately for us, the Patriots have been victorious. And that's it. We don't need to run another play. We have 24 seconds to go, but congratulations to the John Curtis Christian Patriots. They will defeat the Teurlings Catholic Rebels by the score of 21-7. You guys hang tight for our score and recap, and we'll set up next week's broadcast. But the Patriots are victorious. They will advance. And, and congratulations to the Teurlings Catholic Rebels.
Yep.
11-1. Obviously not the way they want to finish, but still a pretty good year.
Yep,
really they just happen to run into the Patriots.
Yep, Kevin, for that awesome game of action, I want to say thank you to our premier post-game sponsor, and that is Bengal Pro Exterminators. When pests invade, you need more than a quick fix. You need Bengal Pro Exterminators, a locally owned and operated company trusted to protect families, businesses, and entire communities with proven results. Whether it's roaches, rodents, mosquitoes, or more, Bengal Pro has you covered. Don't wait until the problem gets worse. Call today for a free inspection, 833-GO-BENGAL, or visit bengalpro.com. Bengal Pro Exterminators, as always, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, here's a score and recap. The Patriots got on the board first with 56 seconds to go in the first period. Boudreaux with a 1-yard touchdown run. Hernandez's PET made it Patriots 7, Rebels 0. That capped off an 8-play drive going 52 yards in distance, taking 3:41 off the clock. And that's how the first quarter ended. Then with 37 seconds to go in the half, Boudreaux scored a second touchdown from 3 yards out. Hernandez's PET made it 14-0. And that capped off an 11-play drive going 86 yards in distance, taking 4:15 off the clock. And that's how the first half ended. No score. Both teams playing some good defense in the third quarter. The third quarter ended with the same score. The Patriots got back on the board one more time with 8:21 to go in the ballgame with Paget with a 4-yard touchdown run. Hernandez PET made it 21-0 Patriots. That was their second 11-play drive, going 59 yards in distance, taking 4:56 off the clock. Then after the Patriots stopped the Rebels on downs deep in their territory, they fumbled it around the 9-yard line. The Rebels took 3 plays, going to 9 yards. Munoz hit Price on a 6-yard pitch and catch. Boudreaux added a PAT, and that made the score 21-7. The onside kick went out of bounds. Patriots had to kneel it twice and are victorious and will advance to play the winner of the St. Aug Rummel game, but it appears to be St. Aug right now. I believe it's in the fourth quarter, but St. Aug leading 20-10, I think was the last score, right? So good chance. If that should hold up, the Patriots will be the road team again, and it'll be at Tag Gormley. St. Aug will be the home team with the winner moving on to the state championship game. Your thoughts on tonight's performance?
Well, I thought it was fantastic, Kevin. You come all the way out here to Lafayette. You mature about your business, and you take care of it. I thought offensively, defensively, and special teams, we took care of the football and did our jobs. I think guys flew around, made some plays, and did what we needed to do to be successful. So a great job in the quarterfinals matchup against Teurling Catholic. The Patriots took it to them, and there was no quit all night. And I thought it was a great matchup, beautiful Friday night of football, and the Patriots took care of business all over the field.
It appears St. Aug, with about 3.5 to go in the fourth, is up 35-10. So it's pretty safe to say that they're going to win that ball game. Would you agree that our Bubba's Barbecue Smoke That hit of the game was Connor's hit in the third quarter?
100%. Yeah.
So we'll award Connor. That might have been one of the best hits of the year.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So we'll award Connor this Bubba's Barbecue Smoke That hit of the game. I've been very impressed. The Patriots played really well. We're playing good ball right now.
Yep.
And now we have an opportunity to avenge that loss, the last regular season game against St. Aug, where it was 55-28, up 13-0 in the middle of the second quarter. And just, the wheels came off. And, sometimes the momentum is so big you just can't overwhelm it. And that's what happened. So, but I like
weight to bear sometimes. But here's the thing. This is what you have to remember, because I know you're going to go back and watch. Take the fight to them all game long. You got whipped. It's okay. Mike Tyson lost sometimes, right? Evander Holyfield lost. Everybody loses. Take the fight to them for 4 quarters. They're a good team. They're not better than us.
Right.
You had them 13-0 against the ropes. Guy made a great play on a dropped punt, made a first down, and the wheels came off, like Kevin said. Take the fight to them, punch them in the mouth, and don't stop for 4 quarters. You be the intimidation factor. You overwhelm them with your will to win. You hit them in the mouth. Craig Connor, London Pageant, Jacoby Boudreaux. Take the fight to them and don't stop for 4 quarters, and you're going to come out with a W. And guess what? Second thing.
Yep.
Don't let the game be bigger than you.
That's right.
Don't try to do something too much. Having said, punch them in the mouth for 4 quarters, don't let the game be bigger than what it is. Do what your coach should do. What your coach should do. Take care of the football. Play defensive, sound football, and we're going to win.
I agree. Wow, what a game. Want to wish all of our Patriot fans who made the trip a safe journey back home to River Ridge. And looking forward to this week. I would think the games will be next Friday. It'll be at Ted Gormley. So let's say 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:45 pregame. We'll have the coverage for you, and we'll get the link out to you once we know for sure the date and time. But it's probably going to be at Ted Gormley. So we appreciate you guys. The John Curtis Christian Patriots, again, defeat the Teurling Catholics Rebels by a score of 21-7. They advance to the semifinals. More than likely play St. Aug next Friday. On behalf
35-10 St. Aug.
35-10 St. Aug. Okay, good. So yeah, I would chalk up to the Purple Knights on that one for sure. So thank you, Gordon Hebert. On behalf of Gordon Hebert, Robbie User, Kel Kopecky, Danny Wimpron, and Kevin Fayard signing off tonight. And since we're in Acadiana, bon nuit, les gens, et le Grand Bleu. Good night, everybody. Go Big Blue.
God bless.